Wah! Wah! Ah! Oh. Scared. I was getting ready. I was still getting ready. I was powdering my nose or something. Something along those lines. Look, I know it's becoming a trend or something, but I was late because right before stream I had to go take a poop. My stomach today has not been happy with me. I don't know what it is. Or yesterday apparently either. So, you know. I almost wish it was a nosebleed. That's like less icky. No, I had to take a shit. No sugarcoating it. But we are at 18 minutes away. I have dailies to do. Arknights daily reset has happened. So let's click through some dailies. Also, yeah, just wait 20 minutes. You don't gotta be looking for like any fucking pre-stream leaks. You just wait 20 minutes. They're gonna start with the 2 trailers right away. Okay? Red Avenger? I don't think Red Avenger would be here. I don't think we'd get red. I think if we get a red, it would probably be like a reunion specific event or something. Because in some ways he does seem like the kind of, you know, like, well, it would have to be like after, if we get to a point where actually Reunion and Rhodes Island like fully start cooperating. Okay, do we get anything from this? My luck on this has been horrible. Yep, limited headhunting ending. Notice it's true. Just click on it. I click delete all my whatevers, but anyway, I don't have any bingers or anything. We're just going in raw. We're going in raw. I have exactly one thing that I believe I have actually been spoiled / leaked on, but it wasn't that big of a deal, frankly, at least to me. It was like, it actually was something that I had guessed would probably come kind of soonish. And then there's one thing where it's like kind of leaks, sort of, but also just like Hypergriff themselves gave us a bunch of hints. Type thing. So. And also, wow, my stomach really is not happy today. I don't know what it is. It's grumbling at me right now, at this very moment. Our free daily? Nothing. The music is loud. It is. I'm going to turn it down a little bit even. I'll see if the stream is also that loud. Yes, certificates. Click, 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 claim, claim, click, click, clickety, click, 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 click. Okay, take me to my auto. Another decade knowing you're a star. Hints from it don't count as leaks. Yeah, no, it's just more so like the thing is that some of the hints are like so like this is just spoilering what's gonna happen. Which is I'm almost a little bit like, why would you hint at it this hard? Like really? But I mean, they do what they do. 15 minutes. We'll see if actually if it does it change at 15 minutes. Also, I'm gonna go do a little thing on YouTube as well. And yep, Stronghold Protocol is also coming on global, that is. Our next Stronghold Protocol. Okay, I'm also actually live on the correct YouTube stream. Good to know. Good to know. Oh no, I'm in the wrong one. Wait. Lap ulti from free. Holy. What did I want to do? This thing? Is it this? Yes, redirect to this stream. Redirect to the reading stream once this stream is over on YouTube side. On YouTube it'll, or YouTube, on Twitch it'll just be one mod. It's coming from like Lapland wolf drones or seaborne noises. Probably close to seaborne. It's a lot more. It's more horrific, you know, like seaborne. Pearly's actually not that little partially visible today. I tried to move these things down a little bit so that it, like, whatever, but I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, wait a minute. Like, yeah, no, it's pretty much the same. Whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. I was gonna move these like down slightly, but they're really stuck to the wall right now. They're really quite stuck. There was some like double-sided tape. Still too loud? Okay, well, it'll get adjusted once we click through some stuff. We'll also see, well, because I think the pre-stream music is for some reason just often very loud. They do just be making it loud. Like, look, I have it at fucking like 15%. I had it 20%. I had fucking 20%. Still too loud. 13 minutes. Wow. Atrocious auto run. Literally my first clear of the map, okay? It was not specifically made as an auto. It's just what I cleared the map with. Like my blind clear. Because I didn't have to, I have like no one to trust farm, so I didn't have to make like a specific trust farm or anything. I just used Silver Ash ult. You think Light Jong from Enfield make an appearance? Maybe. Possibly. Allegedly. I'm trust from 2023 shaking my head. Yep, 12 minutes. I don't think I have anything to prepare or do. Other than put my headphones on once we're actually closer to, you know, it starting. Also, I mean, cool looking waiting screen. My level 1 Lapland altar. And if you always use the login screen music, I think pretty often the waiting room has used the login screen music. Fairly often. Sometimes we probably use like a more thematic one. If there's been like a clear thematic bit to the coming stream or whatever. But maybe any streams have always been just this. I don't know. For some reason, alter gets translated as old on YouTube chat. Ah! Alright, we start with these. Lock in. Monster. I don't understand. Gee, I wonder why Monster is here. Also, look at this fan. Get out of here. I can't get rid of all of these, man. Disabled all I could, but some of them just exist. Please translate. Monster. I speak monster fluently. Hoshi! Man, your voice is a lot, huh? Hoshi and Telekia and Leto. A lot of the CNVAs voice a whole bunch of characters. Finnish Chinese, what's the difference? It's a language, you know. Look at how elongated the H in character voice is. And the E. It's so long. Long character. Long letter. Actually white people happy.
列下的潇洒，尹德莱西的优雅，都给我留下了很深的印象。
Oh yeah, NTR is Olympus on
在
there.
新老朋友的
Very accurate, you know, a
明
knight.
日方舟也不知不觉走过7年了。
Wide vibe.
非常感谢博士们一直以来的支持，希望博士们也能一直喜欢这几位角色，一直陪着明日方舟走下去哦。
一如既往的庆典，
Mantura.
瑞典被孩子们团团围住。Logos 好像又在准备下
Logos
阵化形赛。
Logos mentioned.
我
Yeah, also the Ian voice, so you're just kind of chat's covering it right
我
now.
更习惯安静的坐在这儿，和你聊几句。
博士们好，
Dum dum.
我是真言的
Oh,
中
I'm
文
actually
配
kind
音
of
演员
somewhat low
黄
on my
磊
water.
欢迎博士们来到明日方舟的7周年庆典。真言
Should it be
是
10 minutes
罗
still?
德岛的
9
精
minutes
英
actually.
干员
Now there's no
经过
countdown on
长久
screen
岁月
yet,
的
but
洗礼，由内而外的散发出成熟沉稳的气质，是一位特别酷的
oh yeah,
女
there
士。
is actual audio visuals as well.
真言天生不能说话，只能通过原始记忆向他人的脑中传达自己的想法。他既是一名沉默者，
So true,
同时也
Granny.
是一位忠诚而可靠的聆听者。如何在配音中诠释出真言的这种特质，对我来说既是挑战，也是一次非常有趣的体验。希望
Actually, all right, we might actually. I
能让各位
can't
博士
remember if they
看出
showed
真
if
言的
if
魅力，也希望大家
Lowlight
多多
appears
支持
first, or if they actually just right as the stream starts instantly go into trailer. Wow, that's a lot of characters. Okay, it's because there's 2 altars. I was like, it's a lot of characters. There's 2 altars,
博士
3 characters.
这只护身符送你，是我自己做的。
Yeah, usually they have some JP in here as well, and they're like just like it's like CN first and then
都
JP
感
and
觉
then
放
LL.
松了不少。难得的庆典，
Usually there's a couple different languages. It's not just CNs on these.
大家好呀，我是
Tsukinogi thinks she's part of the team. Damn. Tsukinogi alter confirmed. No way. Any call of life we could be looking forward to?
来到今天的庆典。
For Arknights? I wonder what that would be for Arknights specifically.
很久了。赫默是一位严谨认真的研究员，会为了守护身边的他人和内心的良知而站到危险的最前线。
Drop an infield original NPC in Arknights before infield out of
他的
nowhere.
一举一动
Would
都
be
十
funny.
分优雅。维纳呢，已经从一个街头帮派的领头人，成长为了能带领一整个国家走上正轨的领袖，真的非常了不起。
These aren't
开
spoilers.
心能为这么
Well, so
有魅力的角色们
they have a bunch. Usually there's in these greetings there's always characters who are related to what's coming, but then there's also just some like, you
想
know,
必会有豪华晚宴吧？小僧这
just
下
some
可
that
以
are
看
just
我一
there.
样博士
Saga and
快
Mizuki.
来尝尝我做的特色烤林，里面没有加东西，真的，我保证。
Yeah, some are clearly related to what's coming, and then some are just kind of there. Or like even further later on, and not like the one that's upcoming, and it's like later.
他们的性格和故事可是截然不同。嵯峨，这位
So there was Silver Ash VA dropping hints, yeah.
总能展现出大
Dude, Silver Ash VA loves Silver Ash. Like, the JP Silver Ash VA is a huge fan of Silver Ash.
那份伟大的人之光辉也展现在了大家面前。这2位干员的故事我都非常喜欢，不知道博士们有没有被他们触动呢？希望博士们今后也能一直喜欢
That did happen.
享受明日
Funny guy, funny guy. He was in the know.
Dusk.
What, infield reference? No way. 哦。
博士们晚上好，欢迎大家来到今晚的庆典。
Actually, I did just actually remember possibly another thing that I might have gotten hints on.
大家的老朋友啦。
We'll see how many little hints that I did get actually end up true.
他身上既有妹妹一般的可爱，又有着才高气轻的风骨。
They keep popping into my mind. I'd forgotten some of them, and now they're like popping into my
我一直
mind.
很想看到这位深居简出、缺乏锻炼的大画家
Out of nowhere.
被姐姐拽出房门的样子，那肯定太有意思了。
Dusk, just the CN Dusk, just like their own voice and not in character voice, is
那
like
么各位博士，请继续陪伴着西走下去吧。
very different from Dusk. I'm not half Chinese. I don't know where you got this idea.
7年
I am full white.
今天心情还算不错，就送你们一张吧。
Oh, you as well. Oh, Ian!
令姐，别总拉着博士喝酒。
Oh, wait, because do they share?
And you won't
Are they the same VA?
Tongue all numb, doctor. This banquet's a big deal.
What is it? Oh yeah, because it's a shared VA.
The voice of
That's
Yu.
why I forgot.
Yu is a young chef with a big heart, always trying to outdo everyone. Kind of
That's
cute,
fun.
right?
That's fun when you do have
Spent
they share
years
the
living
VA
among
between
locals,
languages. Then you
so
know.
he's got that human touch. His kitchen's packed with every ingredient and
He was
spice
Sweetblig,
mashed
no way.
like a collection of life's flavors.
Yeah, he was
Family
pretty good.
means everything
Oh,
to
better
him.
than JP.
The reunion dinner he made for his siblings, super touching. Wonder if our
Oh yeah, is the volume
doctors
good?
would
I'm
vibe
assuming
with
this should be
someone
about the
like
volume
you,
that'll be for
or
actual
just
stream
wanna
as well.
try
So
his
is the
food.
volume good?
Either way, he'd be right here cooking
10% is
beautiful
enough.
moments together. Wish
True.
you
True.
accompanies
Everyone's
doctors
at least 10%
year after
Chinese.
year. Happy 7th anniversary!
Doktor,
Oh.
möchtest du mich in den Garten begleiten,
The
eine
German!
Geschichte zu lesen? Das Sternenlicht
No
ist
way,
einfach
Viviana Alter?
wundervoll. Es wäre doch ein Jammer, eine solche Nacht ungenutzt
I'll put it up
verstreichen
a
zu lassen.
tiny bit.
Hallo Doktoren, ich bin Lena Thiemann, die Stimme
Yeah,
von
full
Viviana.
German.
Viviana, die Kerze und Schwert führt, wurde als Kerzenritterin von Kazimierz berühmt. Sie ist anmutig
German
und edel.
representation.
Doch nur wenige wissen von den Entbehrungen und der Unterdrückung, die ihre Kindheit prägt.
Because yeah, if we do have a goal event
Obwohl
coming
sie
up, I
schon
wonder
vor
if she'll be
langer
related
Zeit aus
somehow.
dem kleinen, dunklen
Should be
Zimmer
better.
hoch droben auf dem Latanienturm auszog, ist sie im Herzen...
I need my German friend
eine
here.
Vivi,
Quickly,
die es
I must
liebte,
understand.
Gedichte zu lesen. Das Licht ihrer Kerze spendet den Menschen um sie herum Wärme und erhält den unbekannten Pfad, der vor ihnen liegt. Viviana wird auf ewig an der Seite des Doktors bleiben.
CN chat
Du
is
bist
like
auch
Billy
du,
chat
die
is
an
like,
deiner
huh?
Seite deinen Weg fortsetzen.
名優の皆さんこんばんは。
There he
シルバー
is.
の日本語ボイス担当の小西克之です。
Speak of the
アーク
devil.
ナイツ7周年おめでとうございます。シルバー種の
Speak of the
威嚇
devil.
林魚シルバー種はいかがですか？何々？もう編成から外せなくなってしまった？もう彼なしの攻略は考えられないですか？いやー、こりゃ嬉しいですね。ストーリーではイエラグの改革を推進したシルバー種。ゲームプレイの方にも新しい風を吹き込みましたね。
He's so excited about
なんといって
Alter.
も今はもうオペレーター
He was like,
全員が彼の指導のもと
oh, you're already
新銀山を打てるようにな
permanently
りましたからね
tied to Silver Ash? Oh.
いやー、すごいですね。さすがの
Oh, you love Silver
です
Ash?
よ
Oh, that's so nice.
でもオリジナル新銀山の方も忘れてはいけませんよ。
We're talking about journey from badass knight and customers to
前
learning
衛
their
シ
bad
ル
side
バー種
backstory.
と
Yeah, then.
先方シルバー種はそれぞれ特性があってうまく組み合わせるとさらに強力な
Talking about gameplay even?
出せるんです。再配置時間もっと短縮できますよ。本当ですよ。ですので
He
これから
loves
も
Silver
シル
Ash,
バー
man.
種から目を離さないでください。末永くよろしくお願いします。
Never take your eyes off Silver Ash, he says.
シルバー種とずっともですよ。
Zuttomo.
また会おう。
Forever friends.
大業をなす道行きは常に困難に満ちている。それはイエラグであれロドスであれ同じことだ。
Man, the upgrading art is crazy
お前が窮地に陥
though.
った時には必ずこのシルバー
Especially side by side like
お
this.
前の信頼に
Yeah, then he
応え
locks
て
in,
み
yeah.
せよう。
こうして声を届けるのはいつぶりだろうか。
Her!
アーミヤの
We had monster at start.
二人とも対価なく過ごしているか。
Yokohita-san.
ロドスの行く道は長く険しいも
Listening,
のだ。
listening. ASMR.
だが君たちがある限り、我々の船はどれほどの濃霧と嵐の中でも正しい航路を見出し進むだろう。私はそう信じている。
Talking
ド
about
クター
Rhodos to
の
the
皆
ship.
様こんばんは。
Voice
ケルシ
change.
ーの日本語ボイス担当木笠陽子です。
Voice
ア
change.
ークナイツ7周年おめでとうございます。リリースから7年も経ったんですね。それだけ皆様がケルシーと長い時間を共に過ごしまし
We
た。
have spent a lot of time with
その間
Kelshi.
にケルシーの過去も少しずつ知ることができ、
Learned a little bit about
ド
her
クターと
past.
の絆を一番
Slowly,
深く
slowly.
感じたその瞬間、まさかあんなことになってしまうとは。
I can't believe that that
悲しい内
happened.
容ですが、感動的なシーンでもあったのではないでしょうか。その後も皆様はアーミヤたちと共にケルシーを取り戻すために
She
この
knows.
大地で奔走してきました。果たしてケルシーと再会することはできるのでしょうか。
Oh, I wonder if you might reunite with
そし
Keltsid
て
at some point, she
彼女も
says?
きっと再び皆様にお会いしたいと思って
I mean, it
いる
was
ことで
teased.
しょう。
Like, literally end of chapter 15.
ドクタ
Oh, we meet again. We will meet again, Doctor, she said. Oh, right into trailer. Instant trailer, 3D trailer, green. Well, that was 2001: A Space Odyssey. Ah! The fuck 3D priestess. And I mean 3D doc as well, actually. The birth of Kelsit? The birth of Amaten? Toot, 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 toot. Orb. I guess Terra without Star Pod. Same fuck acid. Little arm! Arm. 3D kills it. Roz? Closure! 3D closure! So many new 3D models! Nope. What? Oh, never mind, just data. Lost connection. Gun? I'm a medic, but... The Matrix. So much text. Wait, closure? The closure is so much here? Could it be? It's a 2 6-star patch? Okay, no, okay, I mean, okay, she's like main character almost in the 3D trailer. No way, it's happening. It's actually happening? I don't know why I didn't think of that necessarily. For the main chapter? We've been waiting for her for 7 years? Memories. Reconnection. Oh. Oh my god, my bitrate? Sarcophagus? Or is that actually the void? Goop? Goop? Fucking slimes? Toki, Amiya. She's falling to her death? Crystal data? Monster data crystal. Literal angel. My savior, my angel, my god. Connection. Succeed. Okay, well, okay. I wonder who might be... I wonder who the units might be. The 3D trailer does make it pretty obvious usually. To be fair. It's a double 6-star. It might... Overheating, first of all. It might be Cal and Closure.
博士们晚上好，欢迎来到《明日方舟7周年前瞻特别节目》，我是海猫。
Oh, this music, by the way?
很高兴又见面了，我是黑
This
桥。
OST?
刚才这段开场短片啊，说实话，我们在看到的时候啊，那心里应该是有挺多感触的。大家应该都看到了。
I may have to.
凯尔西医生。
I may have to be
自从罗德岛
saving my
巨大的
roles.
变故之后，这片大地也改变了许多。
It is
在
like John from
艰难
Enfield.
这段日子里
Crazy.
我想博士们还是会不自觉地去寻找。
Cal might become a non-combatant. Well, like, you know, not in gameplay, but
强打起精神， 继续向前。
No new fit
不过啊
yet.
刚才短片并没有仅仅停留在失落之中，它带我们触碰到了凯尔西更久远的旅途。在他
Maybe
来
I
到
have
这
to
片
saving
大
up for
地之
another
前
pot 5,
在
you know.
他最初踏上这里的那些岁月里，
400多万个日夜的流转，化作一段截然而行的以程漫步。萨尔贡的黄沙，乌萨斯的白雪，维多利亚的蒸汽。
Sir, please translate. I can't. I'm only 10%.
在时间的长河里，
Closer getting 6th outfit
在文明
change.
所需的身份中。
他选择守护这片大地。
Closure.
守护其上的生命
One outfit per
这
year.
不是被划定的命运，而是他自
Turn
己
on
创
subs,
造了
please.
它
I don't know.
终于，凯尔西不再是孤独一人。这一次
We just have to vibe it, okay? We're all
他带回来
vibes.
了。
We're all vibes. Trailer time. Oh, well, I mean, we're sure looks like a miner. Little Ursus. Very Ursus. What's going on there? Stalker ass vibes. Ooh. Sarcophagus overload. Who? Cannon? This is probably where the sarcophagus is, that area. No, in Russian. Chicken! Chicken! Chicken robot! Hot man! Holy hot man! Closure! That was a. I saw a closure drone. Yep.
我一
I
开始
mean,
见到你的时候，觉得你是个谜。
closure. I mean, it was pretty fucking obvious from the 3D trailer. Also, wait a minute.
可解开的谜团，却成了最大的敌人。
Unless it's not a triple 6-star patch. It is. Wait, it is. I love my geography.
那个属于所有人的未来。
Kelsit Esperanta. Floater! Oh, it's the new archetype. Of course she can move. Yeah, well, fair. And not Kelsit, obviously. She's back. She's back. Oh, yeah, flying medic, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Now that you think about it, that archetype was kind of made for a Kelsit altar, wasn't it? And a new fit? Of course, I mean, duh. Bear. Gas mask. God, bitrate. This fucking trailer, just critical phase transition. Bitrate fucking destroying. Absolutely getting destroyed. Bitrate. Oh, Grace Bear skin. Oh, Noel skin. Haruka skin. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, actually, a little bit early, I guess, in a way. Instead of on next summer event. Monsty skin! Live today, Monsty!
前面的路可是充满了烂苹果。
On Exia, obviously, Dexia ult.
不过既然你喜欢听我的琴声，那就跟紧点吧。
One with new voice lines as well, okay. The penguin. Also, what was closure? Oh my goodness! What a guy! Holy, what a guy! Sheesh! Grandpa, goddamn! Closure was Vanguard? What the heck?
在上一段故事中， 罗尔岛通过驻圣郡堡办事处得到了石棺位置的线
Tactician.
索，
Oh, I guess that makes
但
sense.
想
Yeah,
要
sure.
顺利的
Yeah.
找到石
Hasn't
棺，
summoned
带
still
回
some
凯尔
kind.
西，并没有那么容易。
具有石棺的乌萨斯第一集团军
Well,
早已
I mean, the
对
3D
其
trailer made it
进
pretty
行了研
obvious.
究在看
Yeah, we'll get
似
into
的
that
保
blue
密措施
once
之
the
下
once the stream is
他
over.
们
We
还
can
隐
actually
藏着更多
discuss
不为人
the
知的秘密。
implications and
与此
everything.
同时，乌萨
But
斯
now we'll
多
just
方势
vibe
力
with
也
the
各有
stream
图谋
itself.
帝国的混乱已步入新的阶段。
因此
That's Grandpa
必须
skin was
理解
crazy, though.
乌萨斯的复杂局势，从中开
For
辟
the monster
从
skin, I kind of want
前
to
进的道
see
路
the
在之前
sprites
的
and
故事
stuff
里
as
罗
well.
德岛前往乌萨斯
The
远
like
东
live 2D
新
art
堡
didn't
区
necessarily
以便
fully
追
sell
寻
me,
石棺
but
的
I
下
mean
落，
also it's
以
closure.
便
It's
查
a
明原
monster.
石
I'll
矿脉
buy the
枯竭
skin. It's
与
like
感染者异变的真相。并在这一
also
过程中
there was a
相
hot
互
pink
与
man.
议会
Okay,
产生接触。
在这之
there
后
was a
啊
hot
我们
pink
见
man
证了圣郡堡
for
封锁
welfare.
区内的
I
严格
just
压
was
迫
I was expecting this to be a
以及学生们
2-star
在
and
战争
not
中的
us to not have a welfare 6-star.
被意外灌入
Isn't
封
welfare
锁
because
区
the
的
welfare
乌萨
6-star
斯
is
皇帝
usually
目睹了
half
人们反抗
anniversary.
的怒火与不屈的韧性。即使
And yeah,
有
the
对
Act 3
首都
chapters do
最
all
忠
seem
诚
to
的
be
中央集团军拱卫在外
chemistry
那他也已经
or like
深
some
刻
kind
意
of
识到
chemistry-ish,
这庞大的帝国正不可停下的滑向
kind of
疯狂的
chemistry
深渊
science terms.
而罗德岛则终于确认了石棺的所在位置，第一集团军驻地卫星城泽尔格勒。
And yeah, pink guy
这是
should
一座
be
以军工产业为主
pink
的
guy.
移动城
It's
市，
a
也
different
是石
person.
棺的研究基地，
Should be the
负
welfare.
责管辖他的第一集团军
Yeah,
完
the
全
3D
由
trailers
乌
do
萨
make
斯
it very
军事
obvious.
功勋贵族组成，为保住自身一直以来独立于各种纷争的超然地
Oh
位。
right, oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's
呼吸
free up
是
like
现实
Eterna. Yeah, yeah, like
泽
similar
尔
to
格
Eterna.
及
Yeah,
其
true.
辐射范围有
True.
第一集团军的管制。而在这之外啊，乌萨
Never
斯的
mind.
各个集
They
团
do
军
do that
也各
now
有动
with
向。第四集团军
with like
利用
chapters
人
that
北抗乱
are
的出
with
逃
main
事件
chapters that are
以
like
剿灭叛乱为由，
an
命令
anniversary of
中
some
央区
kind. They
并
do have
与
a
奉
freebie.
命前来迎战的第二集团军形成对峙。同样的，第
This is
三、
main story,
第
yeah.
七集团军也在
This
乌
is
萨
chapter
斯中部
17.
对峙。那这样的僵持的状态啊，被一枚落在前线上、来源不明的大型炸弹所打断。
放眼整个乌萨斯，圣郡堡城中的明争暗斗
Because
日益
you
激
know,
烈。
luckily I can't
Are
get
the
spoilers on what's going to
Tryzyn
happen in the chapter
Tryzyn
from them
Tryzyn
explaining stuff because I
战
can't
争
understand
随时可能
anything.
重新爆发。面对错综复杂的形势，
So we can
罗德岛
fully truly
必
just
须
vibe
探
and
索
look
应
at
有
the
的前进
visuals and
避
music.
开战线，前往石棺所在位置。
石棺目
Can't
前
actually
并
be
不属于
spoiled in
状态
like a
罗尔岛在前进的道
more
路上
significant
有
knowledgeable
怎样的
way.
状况。
Just
那
be
更多的故事
Chinese
啊
real.
就请博士们在游戏中深入探索。那我们先来认识一下几位新老朋友吧。首先是许久不见的凯尔西医生，我们注意到他的名字变
It's
成
a
了
different
凯尔西
face.
斯亨托，那更像一个完整的
Like there is a
属于
different
人的名字。
energy to
那
her.
至于这个名字
Well, I mean, actually, energy is kind of similar. Also, this thing in the back is
归
very
来与我们再相见。
priestess looking. Let's be real, and like
想必博
sarcophagus
士们
like
已经注
arm
意到了
looking.
凯尔西斯亨托背后奇特的装置。
But I think it's a good thing that the
它
face
不
is
仅与
different,
凯
so
尔
that
西
is
斯
like
生
you
有
know
着千丝万缕的联系，
different.
会为
Also,
他
what's
提供新
Esperanta
的
again?
战斗手段。
凯尔西斯亨托是医
What
疗
does
中
it
的守
translate
望者
to?
他可以
Jane
控制
Lowlight
防弹卫
OC
生力
real.
并且借由他的装置进入
She
起
does
飞
seem
后
quite done.
起飞后，它可以阻挡空中敌人，同时无法被地面敌人攻击。
A
先来
hope,
看
the
凯尔
one
西
who
斯亨托的
hopes.
天
Okay,
赋
okay,
吧。
okay.
天赋一，
checks
遗
out.
臣守望。凯尔西斯亨托可提升生命上限，
And yeah,
和防
flying
御
medic.
而且阻挡数增加，阻挡范围还会扩大，意味着它可以阻挡自身周围的飞行单位。
For some reason, I don't operate the
凯尔西斯亨
title
托
parent,
在
and
部
I
署
don't think
后啊
it's
就会进入
the
起飞
first
状
one.
态
No,
自始至终都会保持飞行状态，生存能力得到了极大
it should be
保
the
证。
first one.
天赋二，医者丰碑。
There's also
凯尔
just
西斯亨
Tragodia,
托
yeah, which is literally
随时
just
与
one
方单
word.
位进入自身攻击
Loves
范围
the
时
exposed shoulder. Look,
立即
she's
获
used to
得
a
护盾
certain kind of
也
fit,
就是说
okay? You know.
部署时就能获得护盾，相当于一个小号的集成战略药媒收藏品，而且它还有着一定的
Because
回
obviously,
血
story
能力
implication-wise
让
is that
队友
she's, you
承
know,
受一
going
段
to
时
be
间的
less
持续增益治疗
destructive in combat and probably actually is indeed a full
对
healer
罗德岛阵营
more
的
so,
战友
right?
看起来
Because
啊
Monster
凯尔
has
西斯亨托
taken the
自身
the
生存
killing
的
part of the kit,
也
you
能很好
know.
的保障队友的生存。
是的，
I mean, she
接
looks
下来
more
再看看技能
like
技
gentle.
能应急速度
Kind
防
of
线 开启后不仅能
Sort
增
of
加自身治疗量，还能让所有处于空中的其他有方干员阻挡范围扩大。
Look
这
at that
样
big
就
old
能让空中单位连成一
kind
队，
of whatever
形成
that
强大
thing
的
is
空中防
floating
御
next with her.
抵挡飞行敌人。
二技能
It's like a gentle
保护性
confidence.
是一个
Okay, she does still have
凯尔
harm
西斯
assist.
很多攻击
she
范围
does
扩大
still
攻
have
击力提升
harm
不
assist.
仅能治疗有方，还能对敌人
Elements
造成真实伤害。目标是敌人
She
时，
she does use a lot of
对
screen
目标周围敌人
space. She
造成
does actually
真实
cover up
伤害
like
并
2
使
tiles
得
behind her.
还会治疗目标周围所有的有方单位。那目标是有方
She
单位
increases
时呢，
block
则会
range？
先治疗目标及其周围的队友，然后再打击目标周围的敌人。
既有治疗又有输出，是一个很全面的技能。 接下来再看3技能，破故重生。
And because I mean, I'm assuming monsters still also indeed just around as a monster. I don't think their monsters getting deleted for this.
战术锚点。
战术锚点，那它有什么作用呢？
True damage. Oh, okay. It's her. I guess it's her birthright to have some harm assist true damage. You know.
放置后，
She does kidnap your ops and move them, which is funny. I wonder how the placement is gonna work. That's gonna be interesting.
那感觉会是很强大的技能。而且啊，它在飞行的途中啊，经过的所有
Like how the hell is the placement, like actual deployment, gonna work?
从而触发第2天赋，获得护盾并享受增益治疗。那队友的
that is like I feel like that's a high skill. Actually making use of that is gonna be
保障生存方面的能力十分出众，也是一位
another nasty buff. Real, because you can make a place for her to teleport to.
演示，感受一下实战表现吧。
凯尔西斯亨托的天赋1能够赋予他持续起飞的能力，即使遇到强大的地面远程敌人，
Maybe evac in Arknights, no
一
way.
支爆燃厨具巨人小队走过来了。
Oh, is this
但是
fucking
面对
fuck
处
ass
于
map?
起飞状态的凯尔西斯亨托，他们束手无策。
Everyone's just disobeying deployment. Look, they made their new engine with Chapter 15, and now they can do all kinds of funny shit.
有高防御力和法抗的敌人。
Oh, ammo skill. Okay.
凯尔西斯亨托2技能的对群真实伤害也十分有效。
而且这个
Yeah, you know, damage and healing, and apparently it has something to do some kind of block buff as well.
治疗，那每一下治疗都能够将蛇图箱的生命值瞬间抬满。
Okay, it does clearly increase block count in SS blocking too. So
这些麻烦的敌人也能
when
被
PC client, though, it's already a thing on CN, just not on global.
现在我们要
I
面
think
对
it's true.
TRTS 源代码，
Not arts.
它最麻烦的地方在于
Of course, gotta have, you know, this boss, this in the
最
showcase.
左侧解决它。
Gotta have this in the
凯尔西斯亨
showcase.
托就能轻松解决这个困局。他的3技能可以让2名友方干员和自己快速到达
Revenge. The monster as
可以看
well.
到刚刚部署的 Monster
Also,
和
actually,
法
it's-
林身上就有特殊
Well, I
的
can remind there's not on Tui. I was gonna say it's like a lower squad. There's like Keltsit, Warfare, and
或
Monster
者
and
先
so
带
on,
走
but
最后部署的干员。
then there's also not on
很
Tui and
快
Saria.
就被 Monster 消灭
Myrtle.
了 ，PRTS 也随之倒下。
部署战术锚点，那凯尔西斯亨托立即飞往目标高台，持有标
Dude,
志的
the
2名干员
Monster and
立即到
Keltsit are
该
just
部
gonna be
署
fucking traveling around the map, man.
可以零位部署在凯尔西斯亨托的新的攻击范围内。
凯尔
You're
西
just
斯亨
gonna
托
be
有
fucking
相
taking
当的战术
vacations all around the map.
同时，凯尔西斯亨托飞行过程中经过的所有干员也获得了他天赋2提供的护盾与治疗。
Monster
Just fucking take everyone over. You just get to fucking redeploy right away. That's
接下
so
来登场的
funny.
也是我们的老朋友克卢希尔。
And then
作为
closure
天才
time.
工程师
Look
啊
at funny ass closure. Look.
小的大小失误，在带回凯尔西计划中，他的技术是必不可少的关键一环。
Last deployed in a range
克
gets
鲁西尔
kidnapped.
已经与
Okay.
博士们相识7年之久，博士们每天都能在采购中
And of course, new fit.
却一直不了解他的作战
Frankly,
能力
more
到底
covered
如
up
何
than ever
现
before.
在他终于能够正式加入博士的队伍，来向博士们
Nice
一展身手
art
了。
克鲁希尔是先锋中的战术家，
Closure playable. It actually fucking happened.
克鲁希尔可以在攻击范围内选择一次
Actually
战术点
happened. Yeah, I guess I'm just saving my
那
rolls
指挥中心啊，能
from
够
now
阻
on.
挡2个敌人。
Which actually isn't very hard for me anyway, so.
战术点一定范围内的友方
No,
单位
closure is the
射
other
手
banner
克鲁希
unit.
尔的援军，可以享受到克鲁希尔技能为援军提供的各种加成。在攻击所有被援军阻挡的敌人时呢，克鲁希尔提
That
升攻击
means
力的
nothing
特性
now.
也都会生效。
We'll get
天赋
into
2极
it.
限调度不仅能让罗德岛阵营干员的攻击力提升，还能让部署费用的下限降低至0以下的数点。也就是说，克鲁
Actually,
希
you
尔
can't see,
能够让
she's
博士
doing this.
在
I'm
部署
blocking
费用
it.
不足的情况下，提前把
Not
单位
6
部署进
counter
战场
incident getting on the
要
history
注意的
books.
是，部署
Might
费
be.
用低于0时，
No,
费
Keltsit
用的
limited
自然
for
恢
sure.
复速度
There's no way Keltsit isn't the
但只要
limited.
及时还债，把费用补上，就能免受这一负面效果影响了。
不愧是古灵精怪的克鲁希尔，那连天赋效果都很有意思。那接下来再来看看克鲁希尔的
Like,
技
let's be
能吧
real. Come on.
一技能递归策略
Also, it
是一
makes
个
sense.
自动
It
释
makes
放
sense
的
that you can actually just get, like, you can get spooked by closure at some point, you know? Like, a new player comes in and it's like, damn, is closure playable? And people are just
那
like,
随着
yes,
技能使用
actually.
次数的增加，
Also, yeah, she had
博
like
士
the
的
live
费用呢
2D,
也会越
so.
来越多。当达到上限时啊，
No
回费效
crown
率
slay
会
altar.
较为
She'll
陡
get
高
one at some point.
2级
She didn't get her
能
actual
拓展
unit that long ago,
开启
so.
后不仅会回复费用，
What is that
而且
second
在
talent?
战术点效果范围内
Only took us
部署
7
干员
years.
时
They teased
还会
us.
返还一定费用，这样就可以利用这些费用。
I mean,
迅
she's
速在
she's
战
a
术点周围
vanguard,
摆
but
进
she's also seeming a
技
little.
能期间
She's almost like a.
和阻挡术
She's kind of looking like a mecha cord caster in disguise.
3技能
Especially if there's any arch
会让
damage or
格鲁希尔
anything, you
将
know?
自身的攻击范围扩大至所有援军的原本攻击范围。这样的话就能
Minus DP and increase range for all RI ops. What?
歼灭战场多数的敌人。
The RI
同时
meta
可鲁希尔还能对敌人施加一种全新的迟钝效
slows
果。
clearly, like a
迟
lock
钝
on
状态下
slow
的
kind of
敌人
thing.
动作将全面减缓，无论是移动速度、攻击速度，还是部分技能的释放和
Time for the
冷却速
RI
度
faction
部
buffs.
分异常状态的恢复速度，都会按照迟钝的相应比例降低。
Yeah, she even has like an
全方位
attached
的攻击
like
敌
mecha
人
cord
也能减
casters.
小我方的生存压力。那现在我们来一起通过录
It
屏
would be
看
nice
看
if Helliger
格鲁希
did
尔
make a,
会
you
在
know,
实战中
some kind of
利用这些
return
技能
during
吧
this Ursus portion of our
这是主线14章的
closure
高等
playable
关
before
开场
Tallulah.
就
That's
有
not
2个
surprising,
游戏
actually.
我方
I don't know
需
why
要
I
尽快形
didn't
成
think
一
of
个稳固的
closure
阵地
as
来应对敌人的
a
攻击
possibly
这时候就该用
upcoming
上
unit.
可鲁
Once
希尔
we
的
knew
二
that
技能
main
模型扩
story
展
chapter was going to
真
be
正
the
开始后
anniversary
战术
patch
点周围亮起
or
了
the
2个
anniversary
提示
event, I
只
don't
要
know why
发
I
言部署
never
范
thought
围
of
就能
closure
够返
as
还
an
一定的
option.
部署费用了。
It kind of
借助
seems
部署
fucking
费用
obvious
下
in
限降低的效
hindsight
果
now.
我们可以迅速部署泥岩，而返还的费用能帮我们避开负费用的压力，更
She
快部
hits
署
two
下
at
一
a
个
time,
单
like
元
at all times, I
同
think
样
as
的
well.
伊芙利特也能够被提前部署到战场，那我们可以迅速的围绕战术点展开一支强大的阵容。
很快，号角也可以提前部署了，这就是
Horn，
二技
oh my
能带来
god
的部署能力啊！
这关战场上
I
有很
wasn't
多
sure
萨
she
卡
was
斯敌
doing
人
other than
还
like,
要
you know,
小心不
blasting.
能够惊扰萨卡斯哨兵。
Oh my god, what a fucking throwback! Holy!
可鲁希尔
The
的三技能
Arknights Memoir EX map.
我们直接部署可鲁希尔。开启战斗
Whoa!
这下把萨卡斯哨兵
If
打
you
死
get a
了
DP,
就开始
deploy them,
出
you
来
get a
了
DP fund partially.
哎，不用担心，三技能的输出能力足够把这些敌人都轻松解
Oh
决。
yeah, there's a little mark, yeah.
而且啊，我们还能在战术点的范围内啊，部署
Wait, your DP go with
可鲁希尔的
minus?
攻击范围，达到
No, you can go into minus
远处的
DP.
萨卡兹基院
You can go into DP debt. We can be fucking debt
就
maxing.
被可鲁希尔消灭了
We can be taking out loans
下
and
面
debt
带来的是一位新
maxing.
朋友维伊
Yes!
维伊带领着
She's
第四集团
taking
军
our
旗下
money,
一支
she's
由
taking
自
our
由民组成
DP.
的特殊战术兵团。作为这群勇猛
Let's
战士的首领，他
go!
精通咒法化形系原始技
Also,
能
hot
能将
man.
通常用于近战的弯
This
刀
is the
当作
welfare.
施术单元使用。
在
caster
沉迷于中央边界威胁圣郡堡，却迟迟未取得谈判进展的
Is
第
it
四
core?
集团军中，
Is that
唯
core
一
caster
会如何
icon?
行动呢？这一部分就留到故事中揭晓。我们先来看看唯一在战场上的表现吧。
唯一
Fucking
是手中的
closure
魔术师
DP
攻击
debt.
造成负伤害
Okay, he
在
does
找
kind
到
of look like
攻击目标
Fiao.
时可以将
Urka, you're
攻击
right. He
能量
does a
投
little
射
look like he looks like
最多
a
一次发射
a younger,
最多可以
hotter
储存3
Fiao.
个能量
天赋一
Oh,
在挥刀之
primal,
前，
primal.
当唯一储存的能量
Mystic,
达到3个
Mystic
时
or primal? Which one is
合
it?
成一个转制能量，最多可以储存3个转制能量。也就是说，唯一最多能够储存等于
Mystic
普
welfare,
通
okay.
能量9倍的能量。这
Mystic.
是唯一的核心
Primal
天
is
赋
circle,
可以
okay.
让
I don't
它扩
recognize the
散
icons,
积攒
man.
更多数量的能
Only
量
names.
来造成可观的伤害。
He is quite smug
另外
looking.，
唯一未持有转制能量时
Surely not shit
可以
kit.
获得攻速增益。
Welfare
而快速的
Mystic,
积攒
I
能
feel
量
has
而
a
拥有转制能量
has an
后
uphill
就
battle.
能获得额外攻击力，
Put it that
打
way,
出更多
right?
的爆发伤害。
但我有点好奇啊，
Fake
实战中真的有那么
AKCs.
多
Shit.
足够的控制时间
Exposed.
让
I'm a
我
larper.
攒出那么多能量吗？
哎，别担心，还有天赋2的帮助。天赋2战争
Is that
技能
is that still the
唯一的
only
攻击
6-star
会使
Mystic?
目标在一定时间内受到持续法术伤害，而且
Damn
唯一不以该效果影响敌
Damn
人为攻击目标。
It's been so
也
long.
就是说，在这期间，唯一可以继续积攒能量，并且配合
I
一
forgot
天
he's
赋
still the
转化
only
为
6-star
转制
Mystic
能量
caster. It's so
而
funny.
且第2天赋本身造成的持续伤害，也可
And
以
yeah,
消
Eben
除
is
杀
very
死与血量较
good
低
at
的
what
敌
he
人
does.
避免大炮打蚊子，浪费能量和伤害。
这2个天赋啊，相辅相成，效果都很不错吧。
5 stars are just
那
weird.
下
The
面
5
啊
stars
再
are
来看
weird.
看技能。一技能自呼号生发是一个自动开启的技能，技能期间啊，唯一攻速大幅增加，配合天赋
Classic
可以自然形成一
sword,
套
but is a
大伤害爆
caster.
发循环
Also, I see scars on the arm. We love that shit.
用在
We love to see
有
scars on
敌人出现的
characters.
路线中。
2技能以鲜血洗去，这是一个短轴爆发技能。技能期间，唯一每次攻击或
He can
消耗
store.
能
Oh,
量
he can store
都可以
extras.
获
He
得
can
攻
double
击
the
力
storage,
攻
I
击速
think.
的提升。因此
Yeah, they go blue
如果唯
first,
一
and then he
在
turns
开
them
启
red
技
as
能
well. He
前
can double
已经
store.
积攒了足够的能量，就可以在开启技能时瞬间获得可观的攻击力和攻速，造成不错的爆发伤害。
Yeah, he like combines them into
3技能
bigger
用
bigger
赤
one.
铁铭记，唯一的攻速啊大幅增加
Yeah.
而且 且还会在积攒能量后拥有打击目标的能力。
they like
那当面对多个敌
bounce
人时啊，
do
唯一积
multiple
攒能量
hits
不再是像常规攻击一样倾泻而出，打在同一个目标上， 而是在多
But
个
yeah,
敌
he's
人
also
之间
indeed
反
stack
复
it. He
跳
can
跃
stack them
这样
while
的
there's
攻击
enemies
模式
still in
一
range.
方面可以减少能量在单个敌人身上伤害溢出的情况，另一方面跳跃的攻击也能对多个敌人触发2天赋的持续伤害，方便唯一进一步记载转制能量。
Keltsid is the new
而
medic,
由于三技能
flying
是带有的
medic
技能
class.
并且仅在释放能量
Whatever the
时
official
消耗弹
name
药
for it actually
所
is.
以即使无法攒出足够的能量，也不用担心浪费技能之间的输出。
Oh, is it red needed until he
三技能
fires?
的
Could be.
对群能力确实不错，
It is
不过我有
two
点担
stage
心它会
mystic.
不会降低唯一的对单能力呢？
那也不会的，在面对单个敌人时啊，唯一的三技能也可以在该敌人身上。
And then this one seems like more like, I guess, like a
那
dealing
仍然
with
是具备
multiple
一定
enemies, and then he
对
probably
单
has,
个
you know,
技
the
能
other one
也
was
能
like a
击灭敌
dealing
人
with
哎，那就好，看上去
singular
唯
big
一也
enemies.
是一位很独特的术士。那我们就一起看看
But
他
even
的
is the
实战
medic in
表
the
现如何
Arknights
吧
verse? Look, they're funny.
是我们的老
Funny
熟人
guys.
杰斯顿。那唯一的
Watchman is the flying medic.
他轻松
We're just
解
gonna call it flying medic.
那开启技能3发转制能量一同打
Blam
出，由于2天赋的影响，唯一不会持续
Yeah, and
攻
then
击
he
杰斯顿，
stacks
而是
up.
继续攒能量。
好，再来一发。
那等到杰斯顿转阶段的时候呢，唯一
Stacks up
又
until he has
继
at
续
least
积攒
a
能量
red.
2技能通过消耗的能量获取了大量攻速，足够唯一再攒出一轮爆发。
哇，杰斯
He
顿
has to have
直
like
接
at
秒
at
好
least
高的爆发。
one red to fire, at least during skill,
这
I
一
guess.
关中啊，左下会不断使出伦蒂尼姆城防自信炮扫到我方的阵线，同时呢，右边呢也会不断出现一些普通敌人。
来看看唯一3技能。
Is the design like the
攻击
original
城防
design?
自行炮
We might have to go
因为
compare.
2天赋，唯一可以接着积攒能量。
能量攒差不多
Oh
了。
yeah, the one from
再
way
走
back. I mean,
然
similar-ish.
后唯一继续积
It
攒
has some
能量
similarity,
待下
yeah.
一个目标。
Yeah, the one. It's the classic.
又来了
The
一辆。
wow, they.
但唯一
I can't
第一轮
believe
的能量也攒够
the
了，
Arknights
直接带
stole
走。
this one guy's art. Oh yeah,
现在
ammo
我可以
as
看
well.
到右侧也开始出现小兵了。
之前积攒的能量会在敌人间弹射，不会只浪费在一名敌人身上，而且2天赋可以让唯一能够持续积攒能量。
Yeah,
没
a
错
little
这个小
bouncy.
兵也能够被轻松拿下。在前往石棺所在位置的途中啊，罗岛还
Is it
需
bear?
要应对生物
I just
粉
noticed
尘
there's
线
bear in the
造成
image.
的污染，并击退被污染影响的敌人。
哎，好端端的怎么会出现污染呢？
And
难道和
army,
上一
of
段乌
course.
萨斯的故事里集团军总司令提到的武器施暴有关？
Like Jungsto
来
High
龙
my
去脉
friend. Yep.
就交给博士们在故事中慢慢了解了。那先通过
Chain
漏斗
Mystic
看看
Caster，
粉尘泄露影响下的战斗吧。怎么回事？我们的干员正在持续受到伤害。
Oh yeah, this is the
这是
fucking
受到不可
goops.
见
Look
的
at these
泄露
goops,
源的
man.
影
What
响
the hell are
但
these?
别担心，可以通过干员受影响的特效。
Yeah, this
分
matters
析
after
泄露
one,
源的
yeah.
位置。
只要让一个干员在泄露源
Which is
周围
fine for me. It's very easy for me to
一段时间之后
skip
它就会消失
the Sui banner, so
但要注意，
I'm all
控制
good.
泄露源的干
And
员
I already have
对于
Silver
一
Ash
线
ult. I got
时间
lucky.
也会受到一些伤害。
Show me chicken robot. So true though. Chicken robot, man.
除了干员以外啊，
The Chernobyl. It is the Chernobyl version of Seaborns, isn't it?
比如上路的两
These are
只玩家
Chernobyl
被
monsters.
泄露源影响后，将变得十分强大。
Fucking
如果一
goop
直不管泄露源的
monsters.
话，它会在一段时间后自动显形。
显形后的泄露源将造成更高的伤害，非常危险。
但如果我们能够
Budget
控制泄露
angle.
源，
Because when I did
就可以
first,
反过
when I
来
saw
防
the
干
first
员
glimpse of them
进
in the
攻
3D trailer, I was
看
like, the
来还是
hell?
要及时选择
Wuling
控制
Angloid?
泄露源，多为我方创造优势啊！
如今的乌萨斯变数丛生，面对各
Field
方压力
operation personnel
罗岛的
list.
行动也是困
Oh,
难
like
的
a little mini event during the
不
thing, I
过别
guess.
担心，罗德岛的干员们永远是博士最可靠的伙伴。
Don't touch
干
the
员们将会
uranium.
帮助
Ah!
博士收集线索，梳理局势，在层层迷雾中找到方向。
随着主题曲第17章相变临界关卡的推进，共享终端系统中将会逐
I'm
渐
assuming this is like a
解锁
little
更多线索
mini
为博士
sort of
提
gameplay
供
mode
更
tied to
多
the chapter,
关于
like chapter
本次行动
14
的
had as
情
well.
报。
根据已解锁的线索数量，博士们也可以获得丰厚的奖励，包括唯一的信物，还有多种养成材料。
当线索全部解锁后啊，
From
还
Keltsid
会在共享
unknown
终端
location.
中额外解锁一份来自凯尔
A
西的
fucked up
语音
image.
记录。
Also
这份记录
spine.
中记述了凯尔西怎样
Spine
的思绪呢？就留给博士们亲自发现了。
共享终端系统将会随
I mean,
主
next
线
form
第
will probably
17章
be in
一
like
起
a more of
常
an
驻。
act
活动结束
climax,
后，
arc
博士们
climax.
也可以随时来继
They
续
didn't show us
解锁
chicken
及
bot.
回顾。
Check in
庆
my
典
head.
之际啊，命途迭代和斗争
Skins
血脉
time,
系
of
列时
course.
装也迎来新一轮上架，我们一
Look
起来
at
看看吧。
Reaper Noel
地
back
图迭
there.
代系列有新约能天使的时装《寻艺之歌》，瑶的时装《尝试之幻》，还有诺威尔的时装《
Sad
乌兰
French
杜林诗》。
man.
斗争血脉系列则包
My
含
phone was
王者
overheated
时
on the
装
sun and
辉瑞
died. Damn, Hector.
还有林荫时装
Rip.
追响敌城。
其中瑶和 Monster 的时装，
Monster
同时也是动
Monster,
态时装
monster.， Was Apple is Apple by 20? Oh, because you have you have like a separate model as well. You have the non-background sprite.
能够触发
Two in
不同
one.
形态的多种动作。
That's why. Okay.
哟，蓝色的小家伙。
You have the background art version and then the other version, which actually has Emperor on it.
只有你好像不讨厌我。
Also, yeah, by the way, yeah, no Vulpes skin. Fucking Vulpes still without a skin.
我就叫你小蓝好了。要吃苹果吗？
Look, there he is. Emperor. Also a wolf. Oh, it's Texas. It's Texas, I guess. You know. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. He was just lying down on the other one, just looking dead.
大家看，浪花托起了瑶的坐具。
Oh, this was I didn't even
这里呢
realize
也
this was a
插
live
上
2D
边有叶
Haruka.
那这样的瑶是不是很像一位深居水底的公主呢？
这是 Monster 的新制服，也象征着他的蜕变与新生。在
Very
Monster
space
身后
monster.
是他最重要的同伴们。一路走来，我们并肩作战，也将在未来继续相伴前行。
I don't know what was on
在
top of the
承诺
wolf's
限定
head
开
though,
启期
yeah.
间，博士们每天登录
Sealed with
就能免
time
费参与一次
is the
限定
name
寻
of the
访，
banner.
累计一
If it
共可
fits.
以免费参与14次。另外，首充双
Oh
倍
yeah, of
将
course.
重置。
为了迎
Double
接周年庆典，签到活动也会开
robot
启。
chicken.
签到首日，博士们就能拿到分间诺言10连限定寻访凭证。
Oh, was it a bloodline of combat as well?
概念 Square Galaxy 会客室信息版，还有
Space monster
阿
with
罗玛
bloodline
的
of
时代
combat?
系列全新时装，舒心野趣。
此外，还有泽尔格勒告示版，博士们每天都可以来这里免费抽取合成玉，别忘了领取哦。
Yeah, Hoshi
我
would
们还
probably
会
get
通过
her
邮件
skin
为
with
博士
the
们
next
发放
summer
一
event,
张
yeah.
资深干员调研凭证。使用这张凭
Of
证
course.
就可以在
Savage
从开服到指令重构期间的标准寻访中
And a 5-star
自由选
selector.
择并获取一位5星干员。另外，博士们也可以通过邮件免
Was it
费
also an
获取
elite op?
资深
Well, it's a
干
little
员报
funny
销
like
本次限定寻
monster
访中，
elite
累
op.
计寻访
The
300
monster is kind of
次，就
monster.
能额外领取一次限定干员
Look at that face.
凯尔西斯亨
It is
风。
like a distinct
同
face.
时，
It's not
兑换
just
干
Keltsit
员
face
幽
again.
灵鲨
It
所
is a
需的
distinct
寻
face.
访数据契约数会从300降到200。等到今年的限定寻访夏季开启时，兑换百炼加维尔所
Obviously,
需
like
的
it's like
寻访数据
she's not as
数
sort of pure
也可以
white.
降到
It's a bit
200
more like
祝
a
愿各位博士
natural
都
white.
能够获得自己想要的干员，度过一个愉快
No,
的
you could have
7年
had Max Pot Savage for a while already. I have Max Pot Savage already.
Our
Our guy! Our guy!
Number 7, Catastrophe Survival Handbook. My mailbox is currently stuffed with your worries about these increasingly frequent catastrophes. Survival tips?
Okay, this was
Easy. Just copy the region that
Ericsson,
manages
our
to
goat.
flourish, even when catastrophes are hitting them constantly. Rim Billeton.
Bunny.
First of all, catastrophe training begins in the nursery.
Who the fuck is this guy on the fucking left, man?
Rhymes, radio ads, or terrifying ghost stories from deep in the mind.
This guy on
Make
the left.
sure these facts stick in their heads before their ABCs.
Oh my god, scary.
Secondly, show some respect. If the command is drop, run, hide, forget the carrot soup you've got on the stove. Doing
my
so
God.
might win you a whole extra minute of life. Thirdly,
Oh my
memorize the
goodness.
map.
She exists.
Dive into a rabbit hole at top speed. Granted, this may not fully.
This is a fucking hobbit hole.
the
A
catastrophe,
rabbit hole, a hobbit hole.
at least you're done racing against the catastrophe clouds. If you're the
Straight
type
up.
who finds it impossible to travel light,
Fucking anime, because the fucking animations are just like like it's like moving a thing on fucking Photoshop, but not actual
always
animation.
option 4. Just live on a nomadic.
Did he always have the Laterano drip? I don't know if he always had it, but obviously he is canonically in
Came
Laterano,
up with these
retired.
nimble mobile mining platforms that let your entire
Also, yeah,
family
are you
live
teasing a
and
Rim
work
Billeton event
on
as
the
well?
move.
We only have a
In
vignette
Rim
event of Rim
Billeton, the
Billeton.
first move a nomadic platform makes isn't to run from a catastrophe, but to chase it. I don't recommend this, but I
Yummy
did.
rocks!
After all, catastrophe clouds mean originium clusters, and those clusters
All the bunnies
mean
making an
money.
appearance. Leonhardt as well.
Take note, whether you're running from a catastrophe or chasing one, never ignore the advice of a catastrophe messenger. As ursine ore veins are depleted, mineral demand in Rim Billeton is surging. In just 1 year, we've already hit double digits for safety accidents in the mines.
Fun.
Miners are so desperate for resources, they're charging into the disaster zone before the catastrophe has even died down. The body count from
That's just
this
straight.
is
That was just straight up.
significant.
Wasn't that just straight
Finally,
up?
above all else,
Rick and Morty?
treasure every day. Don't wait to say what's in your heart to the people who matter. In this land,
The animation has
constant
always looked a little bit like
catastrophes,
it.
Traditional messengers
Oh my God,
can't easily
Gilberto.
cross the wilderness. Rimbilitonians built towers, simple yet powerful. They allow your voice to pierce through the catastrophe and reach across the wilderness, no matter what. To wrap it all up with an old Rimbilitonian saying, real heroes aren't the idiots who face the catastrophe, they're the ones who know when to slam the rabbit hole door shut. In
They're
the face
partying.
of a catastrophe, perhaps the best we can do is shut the door in time and let our lives go on.
Oh yeah, I do wonder if they wouldn't put RA in Rimbilliton. That would be a place to put it.
Channel. More secrets of Terra await.
You know, you have like resource gathering, could be. Huh. What the heck? Why is there like a pause? Oh, because all time. Mobile troll face games.
哎，话说我很在意这个奇怪机器什么时候多出来的？
自然是别管它从哪儿
And
来。
yeah, we know why there's less Aura nurses. It's just chapter 16 stuff.
那个我最喜欢那个要来了。
没错，是的。
All
欢迎来
time,
到
all
第一轮的
time,
抽奖
God
环
hand
节
time.
这次的规则呢非常简单，推动那边的拉杆，然后机器上就会显示。
I wonder what's gonna happen.
倍数，博士们呢就可以获得相应的奖励，各项奖励都已经显示在屏幕上了。当然还有大家最喜欢那个是吧？不过想要拿到可没有那么容易啊，因为这个机器要显示3个2才能拿到。
哦，要3个才行。
没错。
哎，那我先来试一下手气啊，波动。嘿，
下手很快啊，但是
What the hell, you suck!
哎呀，是重相位对应体，不过
My God
是吧？看你表演了。
我已经知道我们的结局了。其实这台机器是我亲自研发的
Scammer!
对，自然它不会辜负我的命运的。
They just failed to say fuck you. No! No all. They do be just slot machining, yes.
我会给大家展示地狱般的绘图。
You're not covering anything, Lowlight.
是。
How could it
没有意外
be?
毫无惊喜的获得了
Magic.
没错。
但是这么难得的周年庆啊，虽然奥也不错，但是这个只有奥肯定不够，是不是？
那当然是啊。你说对，好不容易凯尔斯终于回到了博士们身边，只送个2。
How'd they do it?
观众，各位博士肯定不买账，对不对？那我觉得抽奖机里，我们安排了其他的奖励，今天就由我们去揭开它。
Luck is always on his side.
需要一点需要一个钥匙，我们需要小凡老师来帮我们一下。
还有外援。
小凡老师还在吗？
来了。哦，
太好了。
哎，这儿什么时候藏个人啊
Mysterious man.
先自我介绍一下吧。大家好，我是明日方舟关卡策划小
Anyone know who he is? Is he someone I should know?
其实也是熟面孔啊，上次也来过。
但先别急，在那之前要先为博士们送上来自凯尔西医生的礼物。
Was that Ryan?
这份生命标本是与博士们重逢的礼物，将会在5月1号版本更新后发送到博士们的邮箱。
Intern
博士们可以将它珍藏。
Wait, this is.
有一份独特的
Oh, it's a thing. It's an actual thing. The
3万
little.
龙门币。
很好，非常感谢。
No, it's just an image. It's an acrylic little thing. I thought it was like a full 3D like.
还有呢？
没错，刚才海老师已经看到了那个钥匙孔，我就是带了钥匙的那个人。
Okay, you
感
know,
谢小凡
Celtic
老师
gift.
给我的钥匙，终于我们可以打开这个机器了。
What's it called?
希望今天我
Amber.
这
It broke.
说好不一样啊，什么情况？
You broke the key, Lowlight.
你这又是假的。
Cal is a fossil. No, real. Amber.
暴力拆解吗？
帮我一下。
Oh my God, they broke the key.
哦，是可交互家具。
What's going on? The panel just came off.
可交互家具送给大家。
哦，
还没有结束，
还没有结束。
What is that?
因为没有钥匙，我们得费力的打开这台机器。
这个能拆下来吗？
Dude, they're fucking destroying the slot machine, man.
这是界面主题重构。
Is that a home
送给
screen?
大家。好，应该还有。
Is it? Yeah, it's a new home screen.
这个面肯定。
I guess it's furniture, a new home screen.
早知道就。
It's it's a UID
这样
theme.
就非常。
That's clearly a home screen theme or like a UI screen.
这个
And then this is a selector. Okay.
懂的博士应该都懂啊。那个通过道具图标就能够知道这是一张新的。
Yeah, that one's a background UI. Yeah. I think the other one, the first one, I wasn't sure
为
what
了
it was.
迎接凯尔西的回归啊，我们将会开启
That selector makes
凯拉
sense.
特别登录活动。
I think we get a
首
selector
日登录
every
游戏
anniversary
就能
now.
领取一张特殊活动标本凭证，从8位6星
I get this on day 1. Okay.
任选一位获取，可选范围包括秦柳、十尔特尔、红雪、泥岩、
True long trail
夜
UI
舞
soon
草
for
碧
global.
蓝、异客，还有水月。那接下来2天里啊，博士们还会获得
Yeah, it's a piece of furniture, and then it's the day 3 is the
还有
UI.
主题重构。
They're giving me my peak UI for free?
而且还能换上新的家具和主题，为这一久违的重逢做准备，仪式感十足。
Really? Just for
直
free?
播结束后啊，特别登录活动就会直接开启啊，不用等到版本更新。
For
如果上线
free?
比较勤快的话，有的博士在周年庆典开始之前啊，可能就能拿到所有的登录奖励，静静的等待凯尔西的归来了。
They keep giving me my best ones for free.
和重相位对应题
Also, was it a full background as well?
直播结束后
And not just the UI?
邮箱中，别忘了上线领取奖励哦。
Zero Order Oil Tank.
罗德岛新基地
Hello, closure.
建设进度存档，记录人
I think it might be just the UI and not a background of music as well.
现在是1101年10月31
Hello,
日
Zoot.
凌晨1点05分。
Using like a gameplay
我
event
们
maybe
完
or
成了
something.
基地能源系统优化后的初步测试。
Looks like my EO, Elite
医疗
Ops.
部设备调试的结果和下个月
Yeah,
采
could
购
be
的
Vector
供货
Breakthrough
清单
considering
还是
the
进行最
EO
后渲染。
there. Elite Ops.
在最新一批物资抵达港口后，工程区的建设也可以继续推进。现阶段，0号油罐作为新指挥系统，已经可以自主处理一些基础指令，但要想实现控制系统
Well, I mean,
完
it
全
should be
自
some
动
kind
化
of gameplay
我
event,
们
I'm
还需要
assuming.
更多的测试支持。在收获区，基地的布局与舰船上的完全不同。不过，
Or is it another version of
再来一
the
枚计划
rebuilding
尤其是
mandate
花
or
房
something?
都会在基地中原样重建。虽然多花了不少钱，但能让大家
Or just something
感到熟悉和
completely
安
new,
心
like something new.
服务器升级后，基地可以与附近移动城市的城际网络建立稳定联系。
Hampshire?
有城市天灾预警系统支持。
Where British places?
异常数据。
The British
现在
places.
只要在基地服务器的通讯范围内，
Just actually just Kent and Hampshire.
后勤保障系统在线路调整后
Energy
实现了
consumption.
能源高效分配，大幅降低了传输损耗。许
Yeah,
多人
yo,
还记
governor.
得之前
Yeah, or is it our
经
A or
常
something,
经历
or
的日子，但我们现在不会再经历那样的事啦。
I don't think it's our yearly ASMR. I think there's a difference. I think this is teasing no, Area 2, Area 3, Area 4.
机油打进他的鞋里。
I think it might be
但好消息是
rebuilding mandate.
我们终于拥有了一条从原材料处理
He
到
made
药
the
品
visit
生产
Cockermouth
完全独
on
立运
Terra
行的
real.
生产线，也终于有空间去收容并救治更多的病人。不论从头再来多少遍，罗德岛都会努力成为让感
But we're
染
just,
者
I
安
don't
心
know.
的
I
庇
feel
护
like
所。
I don't know. Maybe it's just a little lore of it, but
工程区，我的心血。为了满足基地庞大的能源需求，激光开采模块被改造为
yeah, like
移
the
动模块
Yapsit，vids.
可脱离基地独立运行，持续开采原石。
Also, we can get new
我们
Yapsit
为它保
vids.
留了大家都
We
很
can have her
喜欢
yapping
也很
again.
熟悉的黄色涂装。还有这里，工程部的游乐场。在这个全新的实验场里，无论你是想研发或升级基地设施，还是测试新到手的
Goop.
装备，它都能
Well,
满
not
足你
quite
的
goop.
需求。
Metal goop.
升级后的墙壁结构十分稳固，哪怕隔壁是黄也不用担心。我们也将继续扩建港口。
Okay, considering how long it is going, it might actually just be like, yeah, like a little,
我们
just
还
little
将
extra
与
lore
新
vidy
西
thingy.
港、风驰物流等港口和跨国物流公司合作，将药物送往更多地方，并且拥有更长、更稳定的补给线。
And yeah, instead just being about the roads
目前
rebuilding.
只有我和博士在负责。它涉及仍在保密阶段的工程，钝化阵列。为了应对可能存在的威胁，我们已经实现了部分博士与凯尔西之前的研究成果。必要时刻，
Reduce surgery
它可以
activity.
极大程度地降低其覆盖范围内的原始活性。
We say usually those ones are at the end, but well, this because this is slightly different than the like actual. Because this isn't like world lore. This is Rhodes Island
工
like
作记录完毕。
rebuilding update. You know?
虽然很累，但从目前来看，结果还不错。
Because yeah, because we did have the one that was narrated by Radian and
聚在这里
Mechanist.
我相信，未来哪怕遇到再大的困难，也不会有什么事情能打倒我们，打倒我了。
Okay, that seems to be what it is. It's like they have a new series of like little video things.
后面太好看。
They have a new series where it's like Rhodes Island focused.
罗德岛的
screen
重
again.
建充满挑战，但是博士和干员们从未停下
The
脚步。
landship
新的罗
battle.
德岛一定会比过去更加完善，成为一个
Okay,
让
Kazuo, what's
干
going
员
on?
们更安心的家园。
我们也希望能让博士们在玩法中切身体验到重建罗德岛的过程。
How much money is rebuilding cost though? A couple
锻
dollar.
炼此是拓荒建设，从零开始的家园。
估计有的博士已经猜到是什么了。深析演算玩法即将开启新的一期。
Relaunch Anchor. So no, reclamation
博
algorithm.
士将与工业干员
There
们
it
一同
is.
前往维多利亚的东南边境。
There it is.
在
New
一座更基础
reclamation.
的移动地块上
Okay, so this was the one thing that I did actually
这将
see.
是一场综合性的
This is the thing I did see that indeed apparently new reclamation algorithm is real.
再大的困难，
But that was also the thing where I wasn't that surprised and so on because
在本期深析演算中
I had already
玩法
guessed
重
that
心
they were
进行了
waiting
一些
for
新的
PC
尝试
client
希望这
before
个
doing a
全
new
新的内容
reclamation
能让博士
algorithm.
们感受到与之
And
前
here
不
it
一样的
is.
乐趣。稍后将为大家
So
带来详细的介绍。
I had
现在
guessed
我们先来了解一下这次行动的
that we
全
would
貌吧
maybe be getting a new
大
one.
地图的中央就是我们的新基地，它也是我们行动的核心。而基地周边则分布着4个
Did they announce the last live
特定
stream?
的区域。
博士
Did they announce that it was coming at some point?
建设这些区域，推进其中的剧情关卡。在体验剧情故事的同时啊，博士们
Maybe they
也会
did.
在一次次挑战中
I guess it just wasn't fully. They were just like, it's coming. They just
除此
didn't
之外
like
还有一个
give
特殊
details.
区域待
Maybe.
开发区。待开发区
Okay, it was just
分布
coming
在
nothing.
不同
Okay,
的
okay.
与剧情关卡不一样的是，待开发区的关卡拥有更高难度。
I
也能
forgot.
获得
Sorry.
更高的
I wasn't. My brain
总
wasn't
的来
aware
说
of this.
这
I
个
still
高
wasn't
度
that
更高
surprised
回报
about
的
this
挑
one.
战
So
区域。
在本期深析演算，
even though I didn't even remember,
我们希望把重心更多的放在单个关卡的体验上。
6 RA fans screaming. Also, I wonder where it
变
is.
化不再是抵御敌袭，而
Is
是
it
在
in
单个
Billiton?
关卡中
Looks very
获
colorful.
取建设值。当博士获取了一定量的建设值时，
Well, I mean, we'll see if I
那都有哪些途径获取
engage in
建设
this
值
one
呢
that much. I still have not really. I've played 4 hours of RA2 and
包含建造、资源采集、区域探索、
you
物
know
资贸易设施发展等等。
haven't
博士们
touched
可
it
以灵活的
since.
选择要接取哪些任务，用什么方式去完
And
成。
it is the guy. Is it just our
比如
merchant
交付
guy?
清水这个任务，博士既可以使用谢谢
Okay, yeah. Is it
直接
RI
采集资源
rebuilding theme? They've just
也可以通过
escalated
商
it
人购
to
买
a
或者
bigger thing like
执行其
RA.
他任务正好获得了清水资源，也可以
Loved it
用
and
来
saving
交
for
付
later.
除了任务以外，也有其他。
But more like I wouldn't mind playing a little bit more RA every now and then. It's just that it's really time consuming
持续消
and
耗资源来提升繁荣度。
you know
当繁荣度达到
and also
一定程度
somewhat
之后啊它就
might
会
be
持
nicer
续
on
提
a
供
proper
额外的
PC
建设
client.
值。
另外，击败特定精英敌人，使用部分辅助道具，也都能带来可观的建设值奖励。
那接下来再看看关卡结构吧。这次的关卡结构很不一样，一个关卡内是有好多天。
Listening, by the way?
是不是有点像
One
上一期
FPS
深析
RA
演算里的深析日
You know, the details are not
从
super
关到内
important for
那
us.
差不多可以这么理
It's
解。
gonna be fucking
关
months
卡
until
持
it,
续
you know,
到
pops
设
out
立
on
的
us
天数之
anyway.
后啊就会进行结算。而每一天
Let's play with the crash in RA, then crash in IS. I mean, yes, you don't lose a run
先来看
to
休整
crash in
期
RA, but
在休整期中，博士们将暂时离开战斗场景，进行召
yeah,
唤
RA
队
is just
员
indeed you need to
黑
like
料理
lock in
商
and
店交易
it
派遣的
takes a while to just
博士们
do
在
stuff
休
and
整期
actually
做出
like
每一个选择都可能影响接下来的一天，甚至
engaging
影响
it
挑战的走向。
另外啊，休整期时
You're getting stuff
也会保持
passively this time?
当前
Oh.
对决的进度。博士可以
Oh well, so
通过
maybe they're combining. If they're combining a little bit of rebuilding mandate
接下
into
来
it,
的
where you
建
have
设
like a
期
passive
就是检验
income
休
thing
整
as
期
well.
准备成果的实战
Right?
阶段了。建设期的对局中
So
地形布局、资源
I thought it's
分布
about the
任务
rewards
内
though.
容能获得的图纸以及遇到的敌人，
The rewards
都可能
cool,
随机发生
okay,
变化和组合。
and more, you know,
整
more
个
like
地图由
give me an
多个
interesting
随机的
gameplay.
小型地块构成，在进入每个地块之前都无法预知里面的内容，可能是强大难缠的领袖敌人，也可能是一片丰厚的资源区域，或是带来惊喜的联络员。那一切都等待博士们亲自探索。
在剧情关卡中，随机变化会被合理控制，保证博士们能更稳定流畅地体验剧情。另外，我们也准备了辅助
Also,
建设模式，
I didn't really
帮
like
助大家更轻松顺畅地
parse
体
that
验
a new guy is also here. I guess he's probably part of the like gameplay team.
同时呢，还有更多难度供大家挑战。
听了这么多，我已经迫不及待想要出发探索了。
那我们现在
Gotta bring back
看看
slug
路线
racing.
先来感受一下这次的剧情关卡。
It's mandatory for RA.
好位置。
So map enemies all
是
random.
罗德岛采
Oh.
集基站，采集专员将会开始自动工作。
这次的第一个任务是拥有至少一个酿造加工厂，那该怎么建设呢？
Quality on stuff has been upgraded. All the like resources look a little higher def.
可以看到它需要木板。
哦，那我懂了，先砍树嘛。
So have they made it also like somewhere like you set up like passive income type stuff, so they like combine some rebuilding mandate stuff into it?
但好在我们其实仍然能看到资源的位置。
那本期生息衍生中只有一
goofy ass rock enemies.
和大部分建筑的攻击范围都可以趋向于
在资源附近部署干员。
Googly eye ass rocks.
哇，看得出来。
Holy Entelekia farming.
那可是干员一次携带的资源数量是有限的。
Googly eyes, man.
怎么办呢？
别担心，我们可以建造通讯基站，
Funny
从而扩
ass.
大采集基站的范围，让采集专员来把资源带回去。
Oh, you can also craft stuff while you're in the map.
基站，采集专员就能来到远处，帮忙把干员采集到。
You can like make more devices and stuff seemingly during the actual
建
map.
材加工台来生产木板吧。
没问题。
And then we brought the Entelekia meta. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it might be that maybe I'll engage with RA3, I guess. More if they sort of just refined it a lot more. There's still some depends on how time consuming it is, but and how much also partially I guess how much free time or something I have, but
我们的木材已经足够。
because like the RA2 is essentially RA is like it's kind of fun, but it's like not quite engaging enough for me to put in like the loads and loads of time that it kind of wants from you.
很快。
So if RA3 is a bit more approachable in that way, then I might play more. What's fucking cars doing, man? Is it a crafting table?
整箱的饮料，刚好可以在酿造加工厂生产。
Which kind of look like a
那
crafting
我们就
table,
找
don't
个
it?
喜欢的地方，把刚刚造好的酿造加工厂放到场上吧。
And yeah, you actually like craft stuff during the map instead.
开酿造加工厂可以看到生产整。
And apparently someone said that there's also like somewhat like some generation, like random generation of maps and stuff.
先看清水吧，你有没有发现旁边有一片清澈的水域？
哦，对，我想起来了。
没错，建造泄
It seems some a little bit, even just quickly just looking at it now, it does seem like I don't know, somehow more engaging. Considering it has like you have a lot in a way a lot more to do in a map other than just like you go in with like the things you have and then you just try and gather stuff.
好，那我们先把泄抽水泵放。
And also if there's like more variety in maps as well. And since you're actually crafting stuff and like building up presence and production like on a map.
看，那里有一块野生的稻谷，旁边就是通往新区域的装置。
这么说，或许我们所需的稻谷就在这。
You can talk to the rock?
交付指定材料就能解锁新区域了。
Why are you talking to the rock?
好，那让我们来看看。
Oh, oh yeah, okay, well yeah, right. I mean, okay, you talk to the rock to unlock it to get to a new area.
可以利用干员或采集专员去采集稻谷。另外，部署医疗干员还能加速稻谷的。
Chicken.
有意思。
Animals.
看来这些建筑啊，都拥有了全新的机制。
Infielding right
就等
now.
待博士们自己去发现了。
那资源采集够了以后，就可以制造饮料、交付任务、获得
The
胜利了。
Entelekia meta. Oh, apparently you hit your crafting tables to build stuff faster.
那以上为博士们展示的就是本次生息衍生中的一个剧情关卡。
Get
至于
mud
随
mud
机
to
性
talk
更
to the
高、
rock.
更具
Real.
挑战性的待开发区关卡，那就欢迎博士们之后在自己的游戏中。
Yeah, even just from that little quick bit,
每
it
次
might
在
be
关卡
more
中积累的成果，
engaging in
最
a way.
终都会汇入一个更长远的目标。 对地图中央的罗德岛基地进
Like
行
possibly
永久
a
性
little bit
建设
more,
升级
a little bit more fun, so that I'm willing to put the time in, which I think was just my main issue with RA.
就能解锁
Not even really an
更大的
issue in that
建
sense, just like a
获得
personal
养成
preference
材料
thing.
奖励，同时啊还会推进主线故事的进程。
随着基地的升级，统筹系统也会逐渐解锁。
It is
增益效果，
Prism.
帮助
Wow.
博士们更好的应对后期挑战。
在基地内啊，博士
Oh,
们
it's
还可以
gel
自由规划
shaking my head.
利用建设元件以及建设装置购买
And
道
yeah,
路
yeah, you have like because they clearly mixed in a bunch of rebuilding mandate stuff
亲手搭建出一个
into
繁荣
new
美丽
RA,
新罗德岛
which I think is a really good
所
idea.
有的建造都可以
Making, I feel like RA fits really well as like a way larger scale rebuilding mandate type thing as well. I think works really well for like oh you can set up like some passive income stuff and whatnot, but then also still have a lot of the RA stuff of like exploring and resource gathering all that kind of thing.
也就是说，就算我不太擅长应对高难度关卡，
They would also be able to see like the entire map, like be able to zoom out a lot, because yes, dragging around. Or alternatively on PC client, if you could move the map around with like WASD or something, you know, as like an RTS.
真想早点玩到新一期的声息演算，可惜还要等上一段时间。
Green looks like a
那有没有
Beyblade.
什么别的活动能让我体验一下？
I mean, you still have like the fog of war there, so. But no, so we don't mean not having fog of war, Kriven. We just mean actually being able to zoom out and see also music.
我知道了，
是的，新一期的
He's back, Gamba.
能够尽早体验到竞赛乐趣。等到今晚直播结束后，我们就
Gamba champ.
博士们都能够玩得开心。
这次争锋频道的会场将来到绿藤城。
Let's
在这
go.
里
Make it permanent, I beg.
有的选手并非孤军奋战，他们还会叫上自己的好搭档
Yes, it's fucking sweet.
协同作战的效果肯定是1+1+1大于3了。
Time to lose the new RI already.
带来怎样的变化？
是啊，我也很好奇。
Fucking
这次还
sweet,
会有一些
boss.
庞然巨物出现在赛场上，竟在对手前。
And the three bozos from
以
IS6
少胜多的场景出现了。
也不一定。
back in the damn
人还在
casino
做没有
again.
可取之处，我还是相信人多力量大嘛。
那博士们觉得如何呢？也别忘了。
Sui likes Gamba. I'm sure at least one of the Suis at least likes Gamba, you know?
很快就是博士们
Shadow buff Jesselton.
能力的时候了。
不久之后，泰拉的阵地
Oh, and football.
活力四射的夏日一起到。
Positional football championship.
是不是有些博士就觉得很熟悉呢？是的，我们将会带回
Football game mode championship.
饱受欢迎的阵地足球项目，但这次呢将会是单人的
Actual football
玩
tournament.
法上的调整。
阵地足球锦标将以晋级赛和淘汰赛的形式展开。
That doesn't. I won't. I didn't engage in the football gameplay first time. I will continue to not. I think.
同时啊，本次球赛还新增了点球的玩法，在晋级赛后半程和淘汰赛中，倒计时结束后啊。
Yeah, this is the co-op soccer. They just separated the soccer from the co-op event into
轮流射门
apparently its own thing.
点球中决出胜负。
居然还有点球，感觉更刺激了。 除了晋级赛和淘汰赛之外，还有别的形式的比赛吗？
还有一种叫特训赛。
Americans look away.
就能解锁不同的训练效果，在比赛中为干员们提供增益了。
I guess soccer was popular in some form at least.
罗德岛精英干员们也将作为替补球员加入比赛。
Allegedly, if they decided to make a little tournament for it or something. Also, elite top suddenly.
就觉得很有意思啊。
几个月前，我们见证了一场千年棋局的落幕。
We've been going for actually about an hour almost. We're coming up on an hour of stream.
他们将以更为强大的形态再次登场，带给博士们一场更加凶险的试炼。
Still more to come.
听到这里啊，想必一些博士已经猜出是什么试炼了。没错，我们即将迎来新赛季危机可约。
New contingency. Oh, Sui contingency.
将再次前往大连的暗度
Obliteration. Quite the name.
直面汹涌入侵的化物。
CC coming. What the heck are those? Unique enemies? Oh, never mind. Or are these from Wang event?
在战斗中合理把握踏印时机，巧妙地利用战场上的每一个字格，将成为克敌制胜的关键。
Fish.
博士们会采用怎样的手段来克服挑战，迎接胜利呢？已经等不及看到大家精彩的战术规划。
Okay, they're from Wang event. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize them.
常驻活动全息作战矩阵。
Yeah, they took a Wang event for CC theme very quickly.
全新的家居式牌。
Is Joel there?
本次啊，将新增4个作案关卡，博士们同样可以自由组合指标挑战敌人，期待博士们的精彩作战记录。
Toot 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 toot. Warning. 2 minutes and 56 seconds something. Mainlander. Oh, Mainlander investigation of the 101-101 Black Flow pandemic and issues concerning weapons of mass destruction in Bolivar.
Spec Ops Anomaly Investigator, codename Dorn.
I can understand.
13 for the situation within
Bolivar?
Black Flow.
Guess it's Bolivar Gaming.
Passing by the same positioning marker for the 7th time. It's chasing us.
What the heck?
I can't see it, but it's definitely nearby. There's no escape for
Spooky.
We ran out of food.
What the hell? What is that?
Mad with hunger. He grabbed
Joel?
the river. It looks like a sea terror. He's eating it. This is gone. I'm the only one.
Oh, could this be new IS? This is a bit IS core again with like the presentation of where it's like, ooh, unknown horrors.
Just bounced on that cow.
Could be next IS.
Bread.
Bread. Zebra bread. What the hell? Who is funky?
People biting people. Teeth. Corn.
He's fucking losing it.
Must be seeing things. No, don't come closer.
Dog!
Don't. The fire. So warm. Oh, the salads are hanging from the trees.
They don't exist. .mp4.
Oh, where are the people?
What is this fucking lamp bird from Limbus? Or from Lobotomy Corp? Marker is gone. .mp4. I did this, did I? .mp4?
Mama, I want to give a huggy to Sonny. Oh, help me fly, Sonny. Let's fly and leave this dark forest.
They really like going spooky for the IS, man.
Wonderful, you're here. And your bra. It's all real. It's all real. The forest is filled with
Wolf.
Look at the notes I've made. No, I need drawings of people.
He's quite literally in a fucking insane asylum right now.
Saw it with my own eyes. Who are you?
Black flow. Oh,
早听说在玻利瓦尔有一
Drowning
片神秘的
Seekers
黑流树海，这还是
Oh, that was
第一次看到它
a
那
little
种的样
spooky
子
spookums.
不过这些都是什么啊？看着可不是太拉的。
Oh no, I don't think it's all in the head type shit. I think that was maybe after he had been rescued from the forest.
黑流树海的居民，他们的外
Or it is just a guy in a white cell.
认知中的动物。
The entire IS-7, just a guy in a white cell.
能说是动物的吗？
那毕竟黑流树海可不是一般。
They love going like
一片能够像活物一样移动的树海
horror brand for the
流动的
IS
血
trailers.
一般的黑流，那谁也不知道它到底是由什么构成。
And obviously us getting to, you know, actually
在
explore
黑流树海
Bolivar
活动
more,
范围的周边
which
还
that
出现
should be
不少
in.
记忆丧失的人。
Because they're not going there. I think he was like a military person who was, you know, put there on a
这么
mission.
说来，我记
I
得
don't think he had
黑
an
流树海
option.
中好像栖息着一位受主。难道说这一切和那位受主
I think that was the
有关？
implication with how the recording started.
那就有待博士们亲自探索了。全新的执行战略主题“成人者的黑流树海”即将与各位博士们见面了。
I mean, yeah, this should probably come with a new
各位
vignette
博士
event
的
as
才
well,
智
yeah.
一定能揭开黑流树海的秘密。
Yeah, at the start it was Spec Ops, yeah. It was like, it was a military mission of some kind,
新机
yes.
制吧，为探索做好准备。
No one told me Bolivar, the horrors beyond comprehension too. They're
执
everywhere.
行战略地图都做了革新，不再是从左到右的线性路线，
Oh,
而是一张四通八达的大地图。
oh, it
感觉
looks a little
完全不一
different.
样了。那图上
Looks a little
左边这个
different.
小人应该就是我现在的位置了。
没错
You have actual,
博士
like,
们可以使用行动力前进，根据
map a
自己的
branch
位
kind
置
of thing.
选择
Or was
路
that
线
New Bosky?
决定
I guess it could just be
要
New
走多
Bosky
远
instead of
通过对各种特色区域的
the
自我探
normal
索
map. It just
博
says
士们就能
a
变得
floor
越来
4
越
at the
强
start, or at
并
the
逐
top
渐
button.
前往新的区域。
So I don't know if that was normal map or like another Bosky
比
thing.
如击败显露的敌人，或是抵达显露尽头。除此之外，
I was explaining whatever the unique mechanic is for this one.
区域就等待博士们自己去发现了。
可要是再向下一
Yeah, we'll see if
区
it's actually
域
full
行动
redesign or
不
if
知道
it's
该怎么办。
别担心
have they
探索人
expanded
口
like how
多
the
一些手
Boskies
段
worked
恢
in
复行动力
IS-6?
但要是
Did the full thing, or if that's
行
also
动力
just like a
还
Bosky
是没
type
有
thing?
抵达下一区域的话，
到那时就会被受主的爪牙追上，触发一场艰难的追猎战。
追猎听起来和以往的高难战斗好像还不太一样。打赢了这场战斗就能
Funky
前往
art
新区
style
域
though, I
了
like it. Very
没错
like
你已经证明
ephemeral
了你
and
的强
like
大当然可以继续前进。
floaty.
话说回来，输了的话很遗憾，本次的探索
bones
就到此为止了。
看来还是要好好规划行动路线，合理利用行动力，才能
I'm
够
so
顺利
fucking
完成
behind on
探索
IS-6, by the way.
为了帮助博
I
士
think I
们
just
更
have to
顺畅
go
地
on
探
like
索
minimum
我们也会提供
difficulty
一
for a
种
while on
特色的
IS-6
道
to at
具
least
零
like
件
do the new endings
零
and
件
stuff.
大体上可以分为3类，首先是
Eyeball
自然物，比如
Cool
头上的
eyeball,
双肩腹
yummy.
这类零件的
Disembodied
售卖价格
eyeball
会随着博士的操作发生变化。
回报同时伴随着风险，我都有点想管它叫理财零件了。剩下的2种零件是什么？
第2类零件是概念体， 比如白毛狗，这类零件啊无需主动使用，会在
Also, just look at this ghost dog.
那最后则是加工品，它
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy dog? Ghost dog.
探索也更加灵活。那不同的加工品的移动效果也不同。举个例子啊，标准引擎这个零件能够让博士直接移动到范围内的任意节点，而且每次移动只消耗1点行动力。
这也太方
Did
便
kind of
了。
look like a beagle, yeah.
看来加工品会是探索地图的关键。
Beagle or true beagle, you know.
部分加工品
Operator
次数限制，比如标准引擎就只能使用5次。所以啊，如何在合适的时候使用合适的加工品，也是考验博士们运营能力的一环哦。
在黑流树海内部，还有一种能影响区域环境的现象，被称作石拓邦。它并不会影响整张地图，只在一部分节点上。
Is it actually, yeah, like a full redesign of the actual node structure?
建立起来的，
And not just the
它们可能会给我们
bosky?
带来一些负面的影响。
那遇到负面的石拓邦，也不必太担心。
I would welcome
还有一
it.
些破解之道，
Like actually fully revamping
会
it.
存在的理想源节点，只要找到并破除理想源，就能够直接消除当前所在区域的石拓邦影响。
另外，
Before you have a number of moves, then you have to find the exit with those moves or just run over. Oh, that sounds like it could become
节点
oppressive.
内有特殊的事情正在发生，标记并不固定，可能会发生移动。
比如说，迷藏标记会指引宝物的所在
Trying to
地，
get the concept of
而
BOC
居民
beagle.
标记
I'm not sure if that was
就
been
会
the
移动
IS.
并占领其他节点。
这些标记代表的事件是好是坏，就等各位博士到时候自行
Yeah,
判
but if
断
it is actually full, I mean, yeah, I'll welcome a full like actual redesign. You know, we're 7 iterations in. Maybe it's a good time to try out something a little funky with the
首
actual
先，
full
我们保
node
留了
read
留
like
存当
design.
券的机制，方便博士们更自由地调兵遣将。
此外啊，本期还增加了1
2
米
moves
节
per
点，
floor.
博士们可以在这个节点啊消耗原石锭，招募随机的进而。
And yeah, obviously, yeah, we'll see
不过要
what
注
the
意啊
freebie
招
op
募
is
来
like,
的应届干
obviously.
员啊，只能参与1场战斗，战斗结束后就会离开。
话说这次地图变化这么大，
Do they usually tease the free op on the stream already here, or?
没错，比如能够进行传送的
I can't remember.
曲折密道，还有
I think
能够
Radiant was for
照亮
sure,
视
but-
野的雨看点等等。那有了它们之后啊，博士们就可以
Is
快速
Misery
把一
related
些重要
to
节点
Bolivar
把行
at
动
all?
力用在刀刃上了。
不仅如此
I mean, not that
还为
Radiant is
博士们
related to
提供一项
fucking
有助于改善
Yun.
开局体验的功能
So
种子零件。博士们在局内获得种子零件之后，
I still prefer the operator to be somewhat related to the
就有概率的
actual,
产出
you
给
know,
下一局开局带来增益的效果。
即使是
theme
探索
of the
的成果啊
IS
也能为下一次探索提供助力。那我的牺牲也没有白费。那么我就期待我的种子零件能够成功。
I do think
让
Radiant
我
being
在
in
起跑线上
specifically in IS6 is a little funny.
说起来，黑流树海究竟会藏着怎样
Very
的
much like,
危险
oh god,
呢
people really like
我们
Radiant. We gotta
问
make her
题直接看一
playable.
看吧。哎，这些敌人和平民
Don't
怎
see
么
no
看
any
起来
new
怪
op
怪的
yet.
他们是还没有完全被转化的居
We're on
民，
a like
一旦受到伤害
tree
就
top.
会显出原形。
哦，看来
Quick
这
since
些
you already have
居
life
民
points in
会
IS, or just gotta
感到
find the
受
exit in battle if you can when you're
等等啊
stuck.
中
Hmm?
间这个屠夫似乎是硬吃了。
I mean, no, there is life points at the top at least, but I don't know if that's like your full life points or just a per stage
这
life
次
point or
黑流树
something.
海之旅
Because you do have 99
博士们
HP,
慢慢
at
破解
least
敌
there.
人隐藏的信息了。
It does seem you still have a failure
看看这
condition
吧
of like if you don't actually just
左边
clear,
资源
like if
过来
you
了
seemingly can
我
lose
打
as
开
well.
等
I mean, they, yes, they did have
说一
Beagle
下
in
怎
the
么回事
team.
别急，待会儿就看清楚了。
哎，那
Look
我
at this
好好
jumpy little guy.
哦，这次我明白了，这只怪直接瞬移到了其他地方，
没错
Also,，
它在被攻
perfumer
击时会触发一
alter as
次
well.
后撤步。
而且它的攻击让我的干员带上了新的元素损伤。
Yeah, or maybe it's like, yeah, or maybe it's something where you can't like,
是
you
的
have
这
like
次我们
99
会遇到一
HP
种
and then
全
that's
新的元
like
素损伤
your
狂躁损伤
only HP you have, but you can like
狂躁损伤
choose
爆
to
发后啊
tank
我的
to
干
be
员
able to
好像都在
progress
猛猛的攻击啊。
or something.
没错，狂躁损伤爆发后，受到影响的干员
There's
攻
a
击
new
速度
debuff
会
icon
提
as
升
well. Mm.
但是同时，干员自身会
It
随
looks like
时间受
fear.
正式伤害，而且每次攻击都会导致正式伤害增加。
看来还是得巧妙应对狂躁损伤才行啊。
It was like a
左上好像又出现了没见过的
elemental
新敌
damage build
它
up,
会带来
but it
怎样
looked
的
like
战斗体验呢
fear or something.
就请博士们在实际游玩中慢慢感受吧。
Yeah, it's like a bite symbol, which is
在
what?
本次对
Well, fear
黑流
isn't
树
no
海
fear
的
isn't a
过程
bite
中
symbol
也会有一
type.
位
It's just
特勤干
similar.
员陪我们一起前行， 为博士们提供有力的支持。
It's probably some new, wholly new thing. They did seem to do like some kind of dot or some kind of like timer, either dot or bleed or something.
他和博士一同经历了许多艰难的作战任务，也曾经担任
Bleed would be a funny one if it is actually like a bleed where when you attack and then it triggers, right?
是我们的
Like for the duration. Mechanist! Ah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, if they're gonna release some of the elite ops like this,
本
then
集成战略中有着独特的助力效果，
Mechanist.
也能在所有玩法中为博士们
Mechanist, I think, actually might even be Bolivar
又有精
related.
英干员加入队伍。
I think Mechanist might be from
上一
Bolivar.
期的特勤干员电弧也有博士还没有完全养成，
He's so
会
yellow.
不会影响这次的养成呢？
当然不会，博士们可以放心的在培训界面切换特勤干员，
He's so
对新的特
golden.
勤干员进行养成。
啊，和又一位熟悉的干员朋友一起。
I guess that makes sense, yeah. And I think Mechanist might actually
博士们
be
准备好了吗？
from Bolivar or something.
The sea.
The sea!
It was born. It had long been conquered
Iberia.
by Iberia.
Iberia event.
It was a fine vintage that filled people with dreams of splendor. From its
Yes.
depths came radiant guests, bearing crafts and treasure.
Okay, next Iberia event, huh?
As well as warnings, the ambitious never heeded. In mere weeks, the wondrous wine turned to rapture. Thus began Iberia's war. Saints and holy scriptures became
Going over
our
the
guiding
Great
beacons.
Silence time.
Everything born of the
I'm assuming he's
ocean,
gonna be like Radiant for leveling as well, yeah.
the guests was seen as a curse. Servants of
Like
wealth,
Bus collab, no
heretics
way.
of misfortune. We never truly understood them, nor the great watery expanse. Now,
Eggs!
not
Eggs!
at our gates once,
No, not eggs!
perhaps this time we may stand as compañeros.
Compañero. Yep, I mean, include him. Our next Iberia. Oh, her? Her from Path of Life. She was in Path of Life, right?
Cuánto tiempo, Real Iberia.
Real Iberia.
欢迎回来，各位博士晚上好，我是明日方舟。
Yeah, was that the, yeah, the
马诺
console,
曼
yeah. I think she was in Path of Life.
看样子小
Not-
老师是先一步去
Not Gladia's mom, different one. That's the console.
希望他不要迷失在那片奇异的
The
树海
blue-haired console.
啊，回归正题
The console
现在就
of
我
the
和
city
黄老
that
师
you
先
go
给大
to
家
in
分
Path
享
of
一下
Life.
这个即将上线的各项优化吧。
首先，我们对
Clementia，
凭证商店，
yes
也就是博士们常说的绿票商店进行
Yeah,
更新。
Manta.
每个阶段的解锁方式
Was that not her? I'm pretty sure that was her.
只要消耗
I
的
think that was
资
her.
质凭证达到一定数量，就能够解锁下一
Alright, I
阶
feel
段。
like
和以前相比啊，
you know，
解锁每个阶段所需的资质凭证数量不变。
yeah, not
同时
Gladia's
商店第
mom,
二
who's
阶
the
段将会
golden-haired
新增一些商品
one.
为博士们提供更多的购买选择。
等到5月1日
And also
凌晨
quality of
4
life. What kind of quality of
新
life?
一月的
Something
资质凭证
certificate
商店
store?
上
Something
线
new
之后
products? Oh, new
就
products in
会出现
certificate store? Is this what I'm saving my certificates for?
理智上线。等到周年庆典版本更新之后啊，所有的
Maximum
博士
upgrade? Oh,
尽量
sanity.
实现
Oh, sanity
30
up.
点的理智上线，这样满级的
Sanity
理智
up
上
to
线就会
10.
从180点提升至210点，希望能够
Plus
帮助
30
博士们
sanity
改
cap.
善日常刷本体验。
啊，以上两项优化几天后
So getting
就会
closer.
在
So now we have
除此之
how
外
many
我们还
hours?
会
Is
改造机械内的
210 is how
发
many
射表示
hours?
功能一段时间之后就会在游戏内时装啦。
Is it just 21
改造
hours?
后啊在
Actually,
使
isn't
用
it 10 an
模式下
hour?
博士们
Yeah,
将
it's 10 an
可
hour,
以
yeah.
使用已有的表情套组。
And yeah, new
而且啊会
emojis.
客室的留言板也会支持展示表情。
Yeah,
为
yeah. I
博士
forgot
们
Arknights
互
is
动带去
simple
更多选择
calculation. It's just 10 an hour.
另外还有大家十分关心的明日方舟 PC 端，PC 端技术性开放测试开启以来，我们收到了很多博士的真诚建议，每一条建议我们
One
都
more
在
year
认
for
真
full
地
24 hours,
最大
right?
程度的打造让博士们满意的体验。
Oh yeah, I do hope that they increase the fucking the amount of autos you can do at one
刚
time.
刚结束的未数协议
Oh,
希望这些
PC
适配给
client.
博士们的操作带来了
You
更
can
多
use your
便利
mouse
也非常
buttons to
感谢
trigger
这些
skills.
博士们对
That's
微
nice.
信协议的喜爱。
同时，按键自定义
PC
设置
client
支持
quality
网
of
络
life.
鼠标按键，不再局限于键盘，让习惯用鼠标游玩的博士也能够获得便捷的操作体验。这个改动不只适用于特殊玩法，也可以应用于日常战斗中。
那除了这些以外，我们也听到
Now,
了
if you know, now we just gotta wait for it to come to fucking
但
global.
是
Who knows
偶尔出现
when?
光标卡顿的问题，还有在更多场景下
CN has
关键的
PC
优化
client.
适配功能，还有性能
So
的进一
happy
步优
for
化等等
CN,
这些都已经
bros.
在我们的规划之中了。
Well, because it's
也
not
欢
yet.
迎
What
博士们
update
继续
is
提
it?
出意见
It's
和反馈 那大家想法
It's the it's the one event where
会持续关注大家声音
PC client came to CN, so the earliest we would get it on global would be then as well.
另外，我还想给博士们分享一下一场
No, SA event just teased PC client more.
筹备之中了。
Oh,
那在不远
Tortoise Express coming soon.
哦，是个
Interactive exhibition.
我还
Oh,
可以
you
在这
can
里切换干员。是的。
look at you can actually okay, you have like a you can look at sprites.
不一样的玩法乐趣。
Oh, also Kelsit has long hair. I didn't even realize. She has long
细
hair.
节将会在后续揭晓，请博士们保持期待啦。
Learn a Terra
It's not the AK devs black bow, it's Yostar. Also, we're back to our guy.
Number 8. What would Terra even look like without Originium?
What would it indeed?
By now, you've
Oh,
seen
her.
the impact of the Ursus ore shortage hitting home. With everyone preaching about saving energy, it makes you think, what
Into
if
the trash can.
Originium was out of the picture entirely?
Right? What would
To put it
happen?
bluntly,
Yo.
no Originium means no Originium-based industry.
The
Every
three
vehicle we
bozos?
know and rely on would simply grind to a halt. By then, if you want to go anywhere, you're either walking or hopping on a burden beast.
Or maybe you'd have a different
Without
energy
those
type,
crystals,
you know?
we couldn't even
And then
manufacture the
higher
most
Crown
basic
Slayer.
tools to keep us warm.
Hello, Crown Slayer.
The impact of an Originium shortage isn't a one-size-fits-all disaster. For the Lytonians, their music would lose its arts-infused
Oh yeah, true. They would lose
One can
fucking
only
arts
hope they'd get
completely,
used to
you know?
performing without the magical pyrotechnics.
So,
Of course, if your entire economy is built on Originium, you're the first one to fall when the power starts to flicker.
sleepy moon rabbit.
Casimir's is a prime case. Cut off the Originium, and the glitz of the night competitions and their supporting industries would face a massive, ugly regression.
I showed a
Whether
chord
you're in
twice
the
in the
industry or
stream. They
not,
love her.
You'd be forced to stand by and watch as the life you once
No!
knew slips away forever.
My TV!
But look at Sami. Not everyone's life is tied to the crystals.
Yes, they're
Their
back.
hunters can get by just fine using primitive means.
Sami fucking supremacy.
Many tribal
Sami will
residents
take over the
lead
world.
perfectly laid-back lives without ever touching a piece of high-tech machinery or industry.
Okay, it's Sargon, I guess as well.
Maybe
Sargon,
these
you
people
know.
will be the real winners in an age without Originium. If the crystals
Yes.
were a gift from the land, was the price tag already hidden in the fine print?
Yes,
While
actually.
a world without them is just a what-if.
Imagine
for
they just
now,
show artistry or suddenly.
One thing is certain.
Would be.
In times like these, it never hurts to save a little energy where you can.
Real.
Learn
Environmental
something new over a carrot's
consciousness.
worth of time. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe,
More secrets of
subscribers,
Terra await.
subscribbles. He's fucking dying? He's dying?
不好了，诺曼老师，我好像听到了什么动静。
What the fuck? They're killing him on
诺曼老
stream!
师怎么了？
诺曼老师已经变得焦黄了，他刚才和我交代了最后一句。就是如果我们今天不能摇出奥的话，
他
Bro's in a coma!
不知道。总之赶紧，
赶紧，快！
What do you mean? What do you mean you're reviving him with gambling?
啊，不是，我这手机怎么伤了
His life is dependent on gambling?
他心跳还变慢了。
What are the lore implications?
轮到我了。哎呀，怎么是空的？这不对。
He's fucking dying! Save him, man!
我来试一下。
He's flatlining! He's the wrong round!
什么
Actual average gacha player, bro. Didn't get rewards on anniversary. EOS, I'm fucking dead.
啊，这没有心跳了，这说，好了吗？
I heard rewards. I heard free 6-star. Holy shit, I'm awake, I'm alive.
你是明日方舟的关卡策划诺曼老师，我是
Woo!
对
Saved,
现在在明日
saved.
方舟7周年前瞻节目现场，
哦，我想起来了
Fucking incredible
我
bit.
我还有非常重要的任务。
医学奇迹。
Incredible bit.
是医学奇。
哎，我的任务就是这个。
Oh, there's the free monthly, by the way, who was wondering. There's the free monthly.
没关系，我就在等这张月卡。 那为了感谢博士们一直以来支持，我们将为大家送上7周年。
This was one of their best iterations on the all bit maybe ever.
累计总共可以获得6000合成玉和2400理智。
希望这份月卡
Holy
点过得更加轻松愉快。也提醒博士们，今晚开始就能领取这份月卡了，记得不要错过哦。
刚才抽到的奥和龙门币也会发送
That's how Cal was resurrected. No way.
博士们记得查收。
Holy.
累计签到奖励也将在新版本开启后进行追加更新。
Oh, and there's a.
累计签到满1000
That's a nice
就能够
looking.
获得主题场景执着。
Nice looking home screen.
是罗德岛精英干员们的休息室。
Like a.
如果把精英干员作为助理
Almost looks like an elite operator's dorm or something.
而且版本更新
Oh,
后，
a new
交易所中的采购凭证区也
new
会
what's it
上架
now?
新的6星信物，包括狙击皇家信物。
Oh man, it was a rhombus ceiling.
终于
Right?
又等到上新了，有需要的博士快来给心仪的干员进行兑换吧。
Oh, it's from login. It's from login.
将随庆典的热情
Oh, and obviously synesthesia.
今晚直播结束后，音律联觉系列新装和纪念礼包
1500 day login. Doesn't matter. I literally just
为博
passed
士们呈现干员
2,000
们
days.
在音
Okay.
乐中展露的另一面，欢迎博士们前来选购。
那欣赏完干员们的时装，我不由得开始好奇，假如泰拉中的美学和现实世界中的时尚艺术，
We're an hour and 20 minutes in.
两者
I'm assuming there's about 10 minutes left.
哎，不如我们就先通过一条概念短片来感受一下吧。
Is this gonna be like whale? Like an aquarium collab or something? Never mind. There's not just fish. Amia's Originium-like pattern. Calcite crystals. Skins or something? Bazaar? Is it outfits or what is this? Huh? What kind of collab is
非
this?
常梦幻的影片啊，不仅很
Really nice
还
art.
得到里面的
Also, I was
关
correct. It was Amia's
比方说
Originium
将射
pattern.
手时尚芭莎
Like clothing or what is
世界
this?
纪录联动活动。那联动详情将会在后续公布。
Anyone knows who is it? What is it?
关注。
另外，我们还将与南京
Oh, Hongshan Forest Zoo. Okay, at the very least, it's a zoo.
相关合作内容正在筹备中，将于后续
At the very least, the zoo collab is part of it, at least. Well, I guess that's a separate thing. The zoo is a separate thing. What the fuck is the bazaar? It's not the game bazaar. Bazaar from NLverse. I don't think it was Bazaar from NLverse. That's the thing. No idea what it is, what the brand. Domino's! Pizza? Is that fucking pineapples? Was that fucking pineapples? You bastards! Or was it potato? Better than pineapples. They got the Italians in here and they're putting fucking potatoes on the fucking pizza, man. They got 2 Italians. The
香啊，都给我看饿了。
那别急，很快就能吃到了。明日方舟将携手全球人气比萨品牌达美乐比萨，为大家带来美味寻访资讯速达系列联动活动。联动将在5月1号就会开启，欢迎博士们点餐体验。
更多活动详情，请博士们留意
Rage baiting
达美
the
乐比萨
Syracusans.
官方公告。
Kaio. Okay, now we're going through all the little collabs now. Various. Pearlescent pageantry. Abyssal hunters. The white women. And white man. They're like so white. What the fuck is this? And more! Lumen! How do... Are these all skins or something? Reed? And Amimi? Of course Amimi. Really nice Amimi. I guess it's more skin... Dude, they're getting fucking destroyed with skins, man. How many skins are they gonna be getting? Ulpian is still masking up for safety. Well, they kind of look like skins, but then also don't. I don't know. I guess they could just not skins in game, just you know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Kaio is. These are all like local whatever kind of brands or something.
全国6城快闪店正蓄势待发，期待博士们的赴约。另外，我们也正在
Happy Zoo
Happy Zoo 主题咖啡厅携手
This is HD. We don't get skins. True.
集成派对。
Yeah, this is like all pop-up store type stuff and a zoo and whatever bazaar was. Still have no idea what the fucking bazaar thing was. Oh, comic. That's a comic. What the heck is that on the left, man? What is that?
是生命的开始，心跳是存在的证明。 梦是希望
Tilted comic though.
他观测
Yes.
他创造
My beloved.
孤行终遇知音。那我们也带来了画集方面的新情报。
And also Cat,
明日
yes.
方舟官方画集阿米亚的相册正在火热筹备中。是的，画集共分
Oh,
上
and
下
art
两册
books?
收录了节日合
No,
集
Army's
活动
memories.
宣传图
No, official art
纪念
collection.
插画的
Official
丰
art
富内容
collection.
我们希望
Look at her
能通过这些
smile.
精美的画面，让各位博士重
Ah,
温
me, me,
阿
me.
米亚并肩前行的点滴时光，
Ah, me,
感
me,
受
me, me,
泰
me,
拉
me.
世界从初始到熟悉的
So
温暖旅
cute.
程。另外，博士们期待已久的美术设计
Oh, and official artworks volume 5. Okay.
本次设定集
And
将会收录
Army's Memories art book and also official artworks volume 5. How did this team go? I was expecting an hour and a half. We're almost at an hour and a half. We're at an hour 25.
设计的核心内容，敬请期待。
And yeah, I'll talk about that baka once we're done here. Breaking Dawn in the Snowy Realm. Oh, okay, so it's another... like a food place or something, I don't know. No, Bandai Namco. Never mind. Not food place.
会迎来不少新品。首先，我们老朋友缄默德克萨斯的一
Oh, a Texas Tomato.
纯金埃尔法拉也迎来了首个等比例手
Hey,
办
a skin
手办将采
figure.
用时装远行前的野餐
Good
的
smile.
造型。那博士们可以更加细致地欣赏这套可爱的时装了。
That's a lot of hair.
此外，归来的凯尔西将以新的
Okay, yeah, sure. Just hit us with the fucking Kelsit figure right away. Why don't you? She got a fucking figure right away.
将迎来的是野趣时光造型的阿米亚与斯卡蒂。我们还会为博士们带来2个全新的手办系列。首先是
Oh no, I might have to.
这次 Miss Christine 将会以精英2的形象
Miss Christine suddenly.
另外
Oh
还有
Christ, I'm gonna have to fucking buy the
其实
Kelsit,
独当一
man.
面的干员小时候也非常可爱呢。
Shit.
在 Q 版手办方面，来份甜点系列将更名为
Fuck.
Cuties 系列。
It's the full thing as well. It has the like summon or whatever as well. Oh
更
Christ.
系
Oh,
列将匹配更加
ow.
多元化的手持物。
Oh, I did actually also get one right
给大
away.
家带来
Yeah.
更多有趣可爱的
Okay.
产品。来自聚会系列呢，也会更名为恰恰系列。坐在桌前的卓金斯卡蒂与乌尔比安
Maybe I'll have money by
在
then.
聊天呢。欢迎博士们关注明日方舟朝龙山的官方自媒体。
Whenever pre-order. Actually, pre-orders are probably up not
你
too
是
long
否
from now.
也想要更多的了解凯尔西在泰拉独自走过的上万年光阴？
What
网页
money
活动
exactly?
国际现已开启，
Footprints.
欢迎博士们前来参
Web
与，
event?
寻找凯尔西在这片大地上
Presumably.
留下的足迹。吹响眼角号的菲林雪寺啊，塔拉部落中的黑袍旅人。
I think we should be ending now. We'll probably end on the hour, and then we'll probably have like some form of
博士们能够检视
either EP or like some kind of EP at the end here, which is probably going to be fucking copyright as well, because they usually
活
are.
动就有机会获得合成玉、食物周边等奖励，而且
Savage
参与人数到达
Yes, Savage, Army, me, and Doctor.
在版本更新后领取爆性的
No
全新
way
时装，又一年秋季。
Oh, and a little. What's this image here as
话说
well?
诺曼老师啊，明日方舟陪伴了你那么久，那你平常生活中应该有很多和明日方舟相关的
Savage, what if
确实不
marriage?
少，像是之前参加线下活动，在深山
Finish your study, get out. No, that's the problem. I'm not finishing my study because I'm fucking working instead. So technically, I actually do have some
而且
money.
现在啊，正好是7周年嘛，所以我也想更多记录下和明日方舟有关的记忆。所以今天啊，我带来了这个，
What do you have for us?
快看，哎，这是什么？这是巨大的猫
Big Kelsit.
猫山山，没错。而且我们不但带了
Dude, that would go perfectly with Pearly in the background.
我要去拍个照。
That would go so well with Pearly in the back. Large. Large Cal.
那照片拍完之后啊，
Just
当
taking
然是
pics.
要
Seemingly no more
非常
collabing
珍
for
贵
you.
地保存它。
Unless they
然后我觉得
sneak in
这
more
个
still.
以后每次看到这张照片的时候啊，都会让我想起和凯尔西一起度过的7周年。但是光自己
They
收藏
spook
的
us
话
something at the very end,
好想
like
把照
post
片分
credits.
享给其他的博士看一看。那正好，我们准备了一个平台，
让博士们可以
Rhodes
分
Island 1, 2,
享
3.
这些瞬间，一同打造我们的方舟。那通过网页啊，博士们可以上传自己拍摄的与明日方舟
Here's
相
the
关的
worst
各
one.
种生活照片。
They've announced that
通
it'll
过
come at
审
some
核照
point.
片啊，会加入到轮播展示中，把这份快乐传递给全世界的博士。
Pin Burley the
无论
wall
是
on
在
your
路
right,
上还
right?
是在家里和朋友
How
相
the
伴，
fuck
或
do I
者
pin
独
her?
自一人，
That's fucked
那
up.
些日常里的小小欢喜，还有让人难忘的时刻，都值得被记录与分享。另外，博士们上传照片的时候也要注意隐私保护哦。每一位博士留下的点点滴
'Cause you
滴，
hate
都共同
collabs.
凝结成了明日方舟最珍贵的回忆，汇成那艘属于我们的方舟。
Well, I mean, with them, yeah, this one has already been. Bingo! Arknights Scotland, bingo!
达成的游戏成就越多啊，就
Look at
能够
Celtic,
点亮
man.
越多的格子，连成 bingo 线，解锁。
I don't know what that energy I'm getting from Celtic is like. It's like kind of like an older Celtic almost in a way.
萌新博士找到资深的老博士
Somehow,
也能
which is
完
funny
成
to
操作
say, you know.
参与活动就能够
But
获得 iPhone 17 Pro Max 游戏周边和合成玉等多种奖励啊！不说了，我先连线。
And yeah, her bangs are much bigger. Yeah. She's like her eyes are like half covered by the
绿
hair
藤
now.
城活动开启后，博士们会 pick 哪些选手？火与钢，还是碎象，或者是杰斯顿？
It seems like a Celtic who has like had some weight taken off of her shoulders and she can like mellow out and be a little bit more, you know, less high strung.
选手投票，也别忘了参与每日竞猜，赢取游戏周边等好礼哦。
Which I mean would make sense, you know.
我们还带来了一份特殊的祝福。泰拉和塔维尔将会在5月1日共同开启
Would fit as a
系列网页
development.
活动。
Low cortisol
活
Celtic,
动
yeah,
分
kind of.
为此时欢宴和此时庆会2个阶段，博士们可以通过挑战不同任务获取积分，赢取庆典。
Retirement. Unfortunately, she's not getting to retire quite
还
yet.
请关注自媒体动态啦。
Some people would miss the Stiffy Grudge Celtic. Yeah, but it's also like a relevant character development, you know.
将于4月26日晚上7点在罗尔岛兔兔剧团。
Look at this pajama party.
非常感谢各位博士一直以来的精彩创作，你们让明日
Lots of kids and then mom.
更丰富的表达。创作派对就在明天了，大家别忘了
Mom
到时候
Radiant.
前往直播间收看哦。不知不觉间啊，明日方舟也已经要
We're still going.
第7个年头的生日。
We're still going.
说起来，诺曼老师，今年是马年对吧？哎，对啊。不过你提这个是干什么？我在想，会不会在今年遇到一些小
We're over an hour and a half now.
小马伙伴？难道说，是的，很高兴向博士们宣布啊，明日方舟即将与小马在不久之后开启联动。本次联动呢，将会带来全新的干员联动时装，还有联动家具、头像、影片主题等各项内容。不仅会有可爱的小马朋友来到干员们身边，说不定大家还可以看到一些小马形态的干员啊！具体的联动详情将会在官方自媒体陆续公布，敬请期待。那到这里啊，今天的直播差不多要告一段落了。高兴和博士们一起度过这段时间，无论是此刻的相聚，还是大家一路以来的关注、陪伴与支持，对我们来说都非常珍贵。但是博士们每次参与回应
Are you a Brony, Lowlight? Is this a
把更多想讲的故事，想要
Is this a confession?
带到大家面前。在未来，我们也会带着这些心意继续前
Oh, yeah, that's the wrong collab for horses. Let's be real, indeed. It should have been Uma Musume. It's gonna be horses, you know.
等待启程。博士们，请继续陪着明日方舟
What
走
the
下去。
hell?
那么7周年快乐，博士们，期待下次再见，拜拜。
Okay, now it's bye bye. Now we have post credits something. We probably have a song that's gonna be copyright. Yep, there we go. Time for copyright song. If I hear Japanese, it's copyrighted. Also, this could be... Oh yeah, this is probably Celtic EP. Well, not necessarily. They haven't been... Okay, it's not Japanese. I might be safe. Also English. No, this is probably Cal EP though. Okay, this is a Cal EP teaser rather than like the previous one we had. This is Cal EP teaser. My beloved. There's an end to eternity. Poetry. Listening, listening. Oh, wait. First of all, was that... Yeah, well, actually, no, those are fish? Those are fish. Never mind, they're fish. I thought they were jellyfish.
Can see you were always there for me, setting my burden down. A quiet spring has come. I am in a brand new chapter.
Beep beep. Still going. The heck is this place? Many sounds. Fish. All the kill CGs. This is all for me. They did this for me. Abrupt. Oh, very painterly. Small Celtic. just a little bit of freedom imagery going on, by the way. Just a hint of freedom imagery. Suddenly chibi. Every iteration. Oh, that's so many art styles. They must have gone a whole bunch of fan artists. What a love letter. They fucking love Celtic. So do I. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of artists. They have like every official artist and probably fan artists as well there at the end. All doing their own like take. Oh boy. Zoot! Our lore video! Username Celtic logged in!
克鲁希尔。哦，好了，正如我们所知的，
I don't
经过了
understand.
漫长的岁月，原石早已成为泰
Yeah,
拉
because now we have a
环
terror
境的组成
exploration.
部分。通过矿脉化与节
Our
气大
Genium
气循
lore.
环，这些能量与信息的结晶不断
Who's
附
speaking
近
though?
蔓延
I don't recognize the
扩张
voice.
为其造物主的
Is
最
it
终目
Celtic?
的服务。而当环境中的原石浓度升至一定程
I
度，
wonder if we'll get a different dub
就
of
会
this
对
video
生
as
物
well.
圈造成不可逆转的影响。就结果而言，无论本土或外来的生物，
Rabbit.
都因原
Oh,
石
the actual
走上了智慧与
evolution.
文明之路。
Hamimi!
也因如此
Hamimi!
他们的生命依旧受到原石的深远影响。矿石病只是病症吗？
That's not an animal.
还是说
That's just
它
a
仍在
guy.
持续不断地推动生灵进化，正如动物们最初接触到原石时那样。在演化到达终点之
Oh,
前，
never mind, maybe he has. No, never mind, there's ears. Never mind, there's small ears on it. I didn't notice them. No tail though.
在他醒来之后，
Superficial
原
furry
石似乎
chart.
发生了一些明显的异变，其例证
It was a bit anamorphous,
便是被
I
称作
mean.
A 类变体的新型矿石病。
Okay, so yeah, obviously this is detailing all the seemingly shifts that are happening in Originium now, which is obviously a big part of this entire act, this Act 3. Oh, hello Hierda. Mysterious individual. What are these texts on the background? Something home? May you come home or something? There's a colossal prime vein, Jingyu prime vein, Targangil's prime vein. There are 3 main prime veins. Was it that there's 3 prime veins specifically? Because there's 3 first Originiums. Obviously, the colossal one is currently fucking dying. Surely all our problems disappear. Ah, yes, of course. Totally. Jingyu Valley, no way. Oh, well, there she is. Our Jesus equivalent. Jesus Bunny. Nope. Oh, reunion! 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 Primal Originium Port. Pop.
一定能帮助我们揭示部分真相。罗德岛已向各持有主原石端口的政治实体说明情况，我们会尽可能的与其保持沟通合作。不过，克罗萨的情况较为特殊，外勤干员发现当地的乌萨斯与哥伦比亚观测站皆遭损毁。我们不知道对应的主原石端口现在的去向，情况不容乐观。博士，原石问题已经进入了新的阶段。
Terror, just straight up. That's a big fucking Rhodes Island rook.
无论普瑞塞斯计划了什么，我们都将直面介入解决感染者问题。报告完毕，博士。一会儿我们。
Lore. That was a furnace, but I think that's in Rim Billiton though. Oh, and an extra little bit. Even more. This sounds like it could possibly be copyright. We'll see. Oh, wait, the anime? Maybe? Maybe? Or it's just the studio, you know, but... Mumu! Of course Mumu gets a close-up shot. And we said that, okay. And yeah, it's going through big events. That's probably all the anniversaries. Yeah, this is all the anniversaries. Yep. All the half anniversary anniversaries. It's a Shining! Shining next anniversary? Long hair Cal. No way. Gee, Cal, you get 2 EPs? Is it really want me? Funny English. The family! The family. Okay, that should be done. There's truly 0 hints for Shining storyline still, other than the hints that we got in chapter 14, which is funny. Ah! It's dead. It's dead. It's over. It was a fucking hour and 43-minute stream. Holy. That was a big one. That was a big one. MLP collab is insanely funny. What the hell? Bunch of cool teasers. As usual. I mean, it was the usual. However, the fucking bit the flatlining bit because you didn't get all was incredible. What a bit. And who knows where the Monsanto collab is, yeah. Who knows? Quite some fun stuff. There was really funny commentary on Gacha Players. I might have to clip that. I feel like I had some good bits there. And obviously, I mean, the big trailer, you know? We have... Well, I guess we can even rewatch the trailer. Is this JP dub? This might be JP dub as well. Actually, this should just be JP dub, I think. Might as well just rewatch it right away. Just to hear the... We'll see it again and hear the JP voices, if this is it. Why in our MLP skin a riot? Of course, very Ursus still trailer-wise. We are deep in Ursus. A lot of Calcit fan service, which, well, we watch the trailer and then we'll do a little discussion. The goop. Quite churnable, first of all. Extremely Chernobyl coded. First of all. This entire thing here. This stuff right here. All this stuff. Then all those buttons, these. This is straight up just a nuclear reactor. Like. Extremely Chernobyl coded. I mean, that's just... First of all, who the fuck are you flying up in the air like that? This just looks like a shot from the Chernobyl TV show. Just straight up. Then it's quite the music. Dramatic. Chicken. Chicken. Hot man. Closure! No way! Her! Oh, that's Kelsit in it. Yeah. TV with a fucking rhombus in it, by the way. There she is. We haven't heard her voice in so long. It's been so long since we heard her voice. Zootmaxer. Kelsit in dress. Strings cut. And yeah, okay, I do see it more now. It really is way more reminiscent of Lowlight's original design. She was talking about Kelsit in like a different, like a third person type thing. She was referring to like the previous Kelsit. Seemingly. If I caught that right. I'm sure Monster's still around. Yeah, this would be like Ama10 essentially, yeah. Because yeah, she was very much talking like, she was commenting on like Kelsit in like a third person past tense kind of thing. Russian. And then obviously, our skins, holy. Another Cal interpretation. So many of them. Man. And hey, it is botline. No, it wasn't on. It was clearly it was talking about like a person. Like It wasn't like third-person anime talk. Can be so painful. She's basically, first of all, holy moly, grandpa. Holy shit, grandpa. Damn! It's very reminiscent of that one NPC gun knight we have. The girl. Devil Angel, yeah, pretty much. Quite some stuff, isn't it? Wait, I got distracted. It's gonna be so painful if she's basically reconvener Kelton, not the original, like with Goldberg and Levitine. Painful, but in a good way, and in a way that it maybe should be. And I think I forgot mod, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, first of all, let's just... Is it too early? Simple answer, kind of a little bit yes. I do think, as a huge Kelsit fan, I think it's a little bit early. Like 1 year? One main chapter? 1 year? It's like a little early. I feel like they could have pushed it a little bit, regardless of indeed where the story goes, because indeed I'm sure that it'll all be written out in the story and so on, right? It will be all written out in the story, that it all makes sense and so on. And I mean, obviously they're building towards it. End of chapter 15 ends with like, hey, we can probably actually revive her, right? So yes, for the full judgment, I obviously want to actually read the thing as usual. But as like a knee-jerk, simply how long it has been since she was killed off, I'm like, I think they could have let it go a little bit longer. Like in a meta sense, right? In a meta-narrative sense of actually having your players and readers go through like more time in real life before they get to reunite with a character that they love. I think can be a really strong thing to do. Obviously, for CN, it has been a full year. Because in a way, for Global, sort of, you know, it's only been half a year, right? Because, you know, the time gap or whatever. So in a way, it's kind of almost weirdly like a shorter amount of time for Global in that sense. But I think they could have made it go, like, further. Like, they could have let it go for... half a year more, or even if they went like a full 2 years, that I think would be like the upper end. I think that would be like the upper end if they made it go a full 2 years before they brought her back. So indeed, my final judgment is reserved for when the actual event and everything and the story is out and I actually get to read it, because obviously, you know, that's when you can actually make a full opinion on anything. But in like almost just a meta-narrative sense of like, and how long you actually in real life make your readers wait, I think they could have gone longer, like very easily. And I think it would have been like even a good thing to do. Like actually, you know, string people along a little bit more and she's like gone. Even if, yes, chapter 15 literally ends with the tease that, hey, we can probably bring her back. And obviously chapter 16 also ends with like a hint of, oh, we just made a big step towards maybe meeting the requirements to bring her back, right? Chapter 16 ends in that kind of situation. I think it's like just a tiny bit too early, kind of, you know? They weren't ever going to keep her dead fully. That one I kind of knew, right? Well, at the very least, you know, by the end of chapter 15, I was aware of that. That was clear. But yeah, they could have, I think they could have kept her dead for a bit longer. And I think it would have been somewhat more interesting and maybe had even a little bit more weight to it. Now it is sort of, in a way, so fast that I feel like there's not quite as much weight to it as there could have been if they had waited a little bit longer. Even if they teased her coming back right at the end of chapter 15. So. And obviously, I have some trust that, you know, it will actually work narratively quite well in the story that happens in chapter 17 and so on. But, you know, as just like a pure feels and vibes kind of thing, I would have maybe preferred a bit longer between chapter, like her dying and her coming back. So I could have made closure and Calamity on separate banners. Hate you, these amateurs. Shaking my head, right? And yeah, I also said Skybird that like 2 years probably would have been like that would have been like getting towards the upper end, I think, of what they could have done. But 2 years would have been like really like that would have been a significant that, oh, when she returns after 2 years, it's like a huge that would be like a big huge moment, right? Because obviously, yes, it is true that they are going clearly much faster pacing on this entire kind of act. On Act 3, the pacing in general is much faster, right? Where we're going through a lot more things are happening way more faster because so many of the pieces of the puzzle are now in place after Act 2 that now many events, many main story chapters are going at a faster pace because like a lot of the setup has been done. So they can go at a faster pace. And I think that's why I'm not like super surprised. Well, first of all, I mean, fucking Celtic Altar was like one of the main things that was like really heavily hinted at before the stream, both by Hypergriff and like leakers and so on, right? This was like the main thing, right? So both because of that and also because of the pacing that the story has been going on in Act 3, I'm not like, in a way, in that sense, super surprised. While Act 2 was a lot slower on its pacing. And yeah, with like Act 2 pacing would have been 2 years, yeah. And with Act 3 pacing, it's instead a year. And I think the faster pacing is like, I think, a good thing. I think it would be silly to take a really slow pace in Act 3 when we have so many of the setup already done, right? It would be silly to do that. So in that way, it makes sense. You know? But first of all, I mean, I will be saving all my rolls, okay? I sure as hell will be saving all my rolls. It will be another case like Monster, where I'm going all in. I know what I'm saving my rolls for. Which luckily I can do very easily because I already have Silver Ash Altar and I don't really care about Wang that much. So very easy for me to wait until then. Because look, I'm the fucking Celtic guy, right? I'm the Celtic guy. I have to keep, I have to keep up the persona, the character. I'm the Celtic guy. I should change my fucking profile picture to Celtic, let's be real. I have it as Shining. Because at some point I just made it Shining. I should probably change it to like the Celtic Altar, you know? Maybe I'll do that when she releases. We'll do a rebrand. We'll rebrand when Celtic Altar hits global and I'll change my profile picture and everything. Forgotten his roots. Well, look, I made the choice when I went to Shining or Celtic as the profile picture. Very, I don't know, kind of flipped the coin almost, so. And someone maybe because of like colors, like which colors did I want on the profile picture, right? I might just take the Celtic sprite and just put the sunglasses on her. It's more accurate in a way to my fandom status. I am more of a Celtic fan in reality than a Shining fan, you know? Shining's like number 2. Also, I mean, obviously, however, Shining is also currently in the curse of not having had anything happen since Chapter 14 teasing. So, you know. Didn't just Shining 50 look like Cal? Funny. Yeah, the go home. Picture of the plush is your PFP. And the new Aya trail was also really cool. And yeah, my guess of like a fucking Tallulah completely wrong, but indeed it actually, this almost makes more sense than the Tallulah. Like my Tallulah guess was like if it's Tallulah, it's way too early. Like we are not ready for Tallulah yet. There's so much narrative to go through still before we get like Tallulah or anything. You're the Celtic cosplay. And also fucking figure for Celtic right away as well, right? Oh no, altars. We're gonna get shining stuff at some point. It's like there's been setup and whatnot for it. It's just that it's clearly taking a while to fucking ever happen, right? That's the only difference. That's the difference. It will happen at some point still. There's still so much set up for it that, like, you know, someday. Be it in an actual big event or like a little side event or whatever, but at some point it will happen. Even the writers don't want to be around Shining's family. Real! That's what it is. They fucking hate the family dynamic so much because it is disgusting. Because, yeah, it could be like a same kind of side event as like Reed Altar and stuff. Or it could be, you know, a bigger, one of the quarterly events, of course. It could be like a half-year anniversary event or something if they wanted to. And yeah, there's still, yeah, I mean, Tallulah needs at least one entire event of, like, setup, right? And they might even be in main story is one of the things, right? One of the things that Tallulah might actually even be tied to, like, a main story or something. Who knows? Maybe not. But, probably actually not at this point. They're not that involved anymore in that way. I mean, we'll see if they're more involved suddenly in Chapter 17 or something, but, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, so, I mean, I'm not, like, super surprised about the Keltsit. I think it's a little early, but at the same time, the pacing of this arc is much faster. It was teased, like, right away at the end of Chapter 15. So I'm not super shocked. And, I mean, I like how she looks and everything, you know. I'm happy with the design and the sound and, like, the vibe that I'm getting off of her. And I'm also very interested to see on what kind of essentially character development she goes through in this. Because also another thing is, I realized this recently. I put this into the Discord at some point, I think, when we were discussing this. But all of the predecessors, I realized this thanks to the Friston EP that recently came out, which got me thinking about Friston and Preserver and all that stuff again. All the predecessors that we like have, all the predecessor characters who are active and like around in current day, so Doctor, Keltsit, Friston, Preserver, and so on. These three, specifically, those are the main ones that we have like around, and then Priestess, you know, more recently. All of these, well, not all of the Priestess, not yet, but now I think this is what's now happening with Keltsit Altar as well. All three of them, Doctor, Preserver, Friston, and now Keltsit, have all gone through a form of, like, death and rebirth. Doctor had the entire amnesia situation. It was like a one form of death, right? The sort of... The existence of Doctor as we knew it at that point, pre-amnesia, was kind of killed off and reset, and he was reborn as our amnesiac Doctor that we know. Preserver goes through a very kind of similar thing. Preserver specifically has all of his memories wiped by Keltsit, and then is sort of reborn then into Friston 3, right? Like his consciousness is saved, but without any of the memories, and sort of any of the shackles that tie him to the previous civilization. Say for Doctor, the amnesia like clears the shackles to the previous civilization. And now kind of Keltsit can also have that. Keltsit can go through this same type of thing where there's like in Keltsit's case, the death is more of like much more of a physical death, you know. We'll see how the memories are going to work with her, obviously, once, you know, the story's out and so on. But it fits this theme that they've been going through with these predecessors. There's a mental disconnect, or like they let go of the past, of the previous civilization, sort of in a mental sense, but they all go through some form of death and rebirth to truly finalize that, like, letting go of what once was and fully being reborn as people on current Terra with current civilization. That seems to be a thing they're going for with a lot of these pre-civilization characters, these predecessors. So, it kind of works here as well. Which is kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. I like that, like, the sort of shared event, like shift event that these people go through. And yeah, then there's also, indeed, Keltsit might be like mortal and stuff like now and whatnot, so that's a whole thing as well, you know? And yeah, I'm interested to see what sort of the character changes will be. Well, because Monster's different Wonder. Monster's in a way like a fully new existence in kind of, you know, in that way, right? Monster had a rebirth when Celtid died. That was like a double deal. Celtid died, Monster was reborn, you know? Like born from it. M3 is still a whole question mark mystery, yes. We'll see, you know, what that is. And yes, indeed, I think I have a pure speculation. I think this whole death and rebirth thing might also end up happening with Priestess in some way, right? Like, if they're going for this theme for these, then could very well happen. And no, I don't think M3 is much closer to Monster than Celtid. So. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think there's fun implications. So I'm excited for Celtid Altar. Slightly early, a little early. I think they could have waited a little bit more, but otherwise, I'm excited. I'm for it. I knew it was coming at some point. It was very obvious at some point it was coming. It was mostly just the timing. Because, okay, I didn't even try to get the lines. Thank you, Kazo. Tells a line in her reveal was, I will no longer question the meaning of my existence. At the end of the journey, an individual named Celtid has found herself. Speaking of Celtid as like a sort of separate, you know, entity somewhat. That Celtid, at the end of her journey, found something and she's taking over for that meaning, you know. So it does, that line also does indeed, that was the line that I was talking about, where she was seemingly talking about Celtid in like a past third person type of thing, like not as her, referring to a different individual. And she's sort of instead taking the baton pass from that Celtid. Which obviously Monster did to an extent as well. Monster also took a baton pass as well. So. And then obviously, yeah, we're getting a Celtid comic as well, which we're probably going to get to see like a bunch of the previous cycles from the Celtid comic and stuff. That seemed to be what it was showing to me. So yeah. So it's kind of like a factory reset a little bit, but obviously like elements of Celtid are still, you know, very much there, because it's kind of a little bit how she was. And obviously, the rebirth in this case for Celtid is a bit different than what her rebirth was previously through, like, the Gemini system with Monster. Now it's obviously a separated piece from it. And yeah, they can do cool stuff with, like, the sense of identity. In how they've been doing some sense of identity exploration with Monster as well. They could do more of it with Celtid. So yeah. We'll see how it goes, because indeed, interesting. So I'm not mad about this. I'm sure, I am 100% sure we will get the same thing as we did with Monster, just slightly different flavor, where there will be people who don't fucking know shit, will be going around yelling about this is a cash grab, this is fucking, they fucking fell off, they're just doing this for the money. 100%. If you see that shit, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Oh no, anyway, exactly. They don't know shit. Probably most likely, if they complain about it, there's a decent chance they don't fucking know what they're on about, right? Because I think the one valid complaint that there is here is specifically how quickly it came around. If that's the complaint, then they actually probably know what they're talking about. If they complain about the thing existing at all, then they don't know what they're talking about. Because the writing was on the fucking walls. This entire time. Then yeah, now Closure is playable so she could get skins frequently, expand her wardrobe even further. No, but we need to get some of her original wardrobe as skins. 30 skins for Closure in a year. It's really funny that she puts us into DP debt, by the way. Besides Kelsey, 4 other fans and I are also excited about new RA. Real. The 5 RA fans. Last of chapter 15 was in 1101. Beginning of chapter 16 was also 1101. Because that really is most like 2 years at best. Did you get your numbers wrong there? You had 1101 multiple times. But aren't they both in 1101? Yeah. And then fucking MLP, man. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, Mechanist also. Yeah, we're getting Mechanist with IS7. IS7 looked funny. Funky. Looked funky. Anyway, I won't go around rewatching the trailers and stuff like loads and loads and loads, because I could do that when we get to global. I don't want to fucking frame by frame analyze the trailers and shit, trying to like spoil myself on something, right? I probably shouldn't. I can instead, you know, have myself experience when it actually comes around. As I said before, I would have enjoyed it if during the main story Resurrection plan actually fails and we have to rethink our approach, considering what we're going. Chapter 15 can bring back Chapter 16 sarcophagus in place. Chapter 17 founding, tried it once, we win. Yeah, I think if there would have been like a failure, if there would have been a failure during the way, it would have also, because that's what they could have done, right? They could have had like a chapter where they have a failure in getting Kelsit back, and then, you know, then bring it back later. Like, holy moly, we actually fucking did it. Right? This is like a little narrative thing also. I mean, we'll see if there's something of like that within the chapter, but obviously, even if there's a failure within the chapter, you know it's going to work out by the end of the chapter because there's a fucking new unit on the banner, which is her, right? So yeah, we'll see. Because yeah, the one thing is indeed, I'm fairly sure there probably would have been like some ways to write it. It's probably going to end up being kind of straightforward. We just kind of get her back, which is maybe a little bit disappointing. But that's a critic for the actual story once we have it then. Like there could have been indeed like more difficulties possibly in getting her back and having to make like some kind of concessions and whatnot. We'll see. But that'll have to wait for until we actually have the story. Otherwise, it's just speculation, you know. And yeah, true. Maybe we'll get Misery and Sharp as things go on as well. And thank you for the bits, Kurho. Kalato's a failed Kelsit Resurrection? Well, probably not. She looks fairly successful, other than, you know, the fact that she does seem to be a separate identity from Kelsit, right? You know? And yeah, we'll see how bad the fucking spoilers will be for this one. Except to some extent, we'll see, because there's some things about... Because we already know that, okay, Kelsit is revived, that can't be the spoiler, right? And that would be something that would be really easy to spoil. So I think the spoilers would have to be like more details on stuff, which I feel like is a little harder to just like randomly fucking blast into a spoiler like that, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Unpredicted shaboinking. And there was all of those green crystals, yeah. Which we've sometimes had them in like imagery of Kelsit in general. Whatever. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, we'll obviously see how it actually goes narratively, you know. You know. Nicholas Wolf tugs on her back. I did not look that accurately. Like I said, I will not go analyzing every little bit about her design and whatnot, because I wanna save that for when we actually get on global, you know, and I can like truly jump into all of it instead of getting little bits and scraps through the CN grapevine, you know. Watch the one-star chicken house be a Fermat proxy. Yes, of course. That would make sense, you know. They did stuff a chicken in a fucking robot. They really did. It just straight up chicken sounds. Not even like a robot chicken sound. It's just a straight up chicken sound. Memory but not personalizing that just Monster. Well, Monster has like, well, kind of a little bit, but yeah, it's a different. I think the Kelsit will still be, I mean, clearly, even just from what we already saw and how she spoke and so on, she is closer to what, you know, the Kelsit that we knew is like, much closer than like what Monster is, right? But there will be still a separation between like the individual who experienced the things that Kelsit did and what CalAlter did or does or will, right? There will be like, I think, an identity separation in that way, right? Which I think is good. I think it's much better to have it be an identity separation type thing and not actually just have just Celtic as Celtics be truly fully back, right? Almost indeed, someone actually said on chat indeed, where it's like almost a bit of a Civilite Eterna type situation, right? Where they're extremely similar in a way and like almost share most things, but there's still this like fundamental metaphysical separation between the actual individuals, even though they're like, they have all the ingredients to be the same individual, but it's just mixed ever so slightly differently and in a different time so that they're different. Almost a bit of the reconvener type, you know. But I think the mechanics of Celtic coming back and how reconveners work, I think, are going to be quite different. So, and I think the difference will be bigger than like Civilite Eterna and Theresa are, right? And it's also good. That's the thing. It's a good thing because it will be painful. It will be a little bit painful where it is not just Celtic back as Celtic, right? It is a different person. Which is good. That's pain. That's pain, and we want it. Okay, we want it. So we'll see. We'll see. I would now like to start pivoting to reading the rest of our Silver Ash Altar for our Retracing Steps event. Also, I have to go to the bathroom. My stomach has been fucking grumbling and telling me to go to the bathroom for like genuinely an hour. Like mid-stream, I was like, oh. It's actually more than an hour. I don't know what's wrong with it today, man. Actually holding back so I didn't have to leave during the stream, like the live stream. So yeah, on Twitch, we'll just continue on the same VOD. Nothing changes. I'll just change the title. On YouTube side, I will turn off this VOD, and it will automatically transition you people who want to stay for the reading. It'll transition you to the other VOD that I have ready to go. So you can just sit around if you want to be here for the reading. You can sit around, and you should get automatically bumped to the other VOD. So see you soon, YouTube, and Twitch. You'll just stay here. Goodbye for a moment.